Unbelievable.
I have done it. This is incredible.
Absolutely unbelievable situation.
I pressed the record button today.
He pressed the record button today. It's very out of the ordinary.
It is very out of the ordinary.
Welcome back to Two Rats in a Trench Coat, where today we have something a little bit different.
Yes, we have decided
something a little bit different.
For the episode today, instead of our more classic, wonderful, incredible videos, S-tier videos, I would say,
I would agree.
Going over movies or reacting to content, we've decided to actually give something to the world. A gift, you would say. This is our gift, our Tuesday gift is what we'll call it. We'll wrap it up in a present for everybody and hand it to them.
Yes, I believe we will. But I think they might not know what it is yet, despite being able to see it on screen and see that Dana White, the fight guy who does fights,
he does do fights.
He's here with us. What is happening?
What is happening?
What on earth is going on?
Well, we had the tremendous idea because last night we watched Hokum. Now, a video in the future will be coming out about Hokum, but this has sparked the idea of what would happen if we pinned all of the great 2026 horror antagonists up against each other in a tournament-style fight. But no, dear viewers, we couldn't just leave you with that. We decided what we needed was to match up a bunch of horror antagonists to see who will come out as the winner.
The most iconic villains, the most dastardly villains, the most dangerous even villains are going to be facing one another in basically this bracket we've set up. We're going to go through it bit by bit.
Yes.
We're going to talk about the matchups, who's got an advantage, who's got a path to victory. And I think we are uniquely qualified in a way to do this because first of all, we are two of the most knowledgeable people on movies in general in the world. I would say that very confidently.
I would say we know more about movies than anyone else ever born.
I would say it's very, very likely that that's the case. And in addition to this fact, I will speak to my qualifications. I am in the military. I have an understanding of, some basic battle tactics in that sense. I'm a member of a combat unit. All right, I'm trained in that. I also am a martial arts practitioner and a student of martial arts. I study them. I watch martial arts. I practice it. I train. So I have, I would consider myself. Oh my goddamn head! I would consider myself to be very well qualified to talk about who would win between these different horror monsters. Now, what about you? Do you think you are in a position to have a good opinion on these matchups?
Well, my dear rat friend, I consider myself a bit of a fly on the wall, for I have worked in restaurants where people throw pans at each other. Therefore, I'm uniquely qualified to tell who would win in a pan.
Who would handle a stressful situation.
Yes, I understand pressure and working with pressure. Much more than someone who is just simply in the military. Cringe.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Dude. So much more stressful.
I also know everything about horror movies, as I have seen many, and I don't get scared when I watch horror movies either.
I know you've seen just about every horror movie ever released. Is that probably an accurate statement?
Probably all of them, and I know all about all of these people's powers.
Yeah. So all right, let's go over this. Right.
Okay.
Some of these movies we may not have seen them. One of us may not have seen them, and the other one has. But pretty much all of these creatures are at least iconic enough that we know what they're capable of and kind of what they get up to. So if we get something wrong, hey, everyone gets something wrong, right? Everybody, no matter how skillful. And believe me, I know how skillful we are.
Yes.
But if we get something wrong, tell us what you think down in the comments. In the comments down below, right?
The only problem.
Leave a comment. Hey, listen, you guys might have misjudged this matchup for these reasons. If you got something like that, trust me, we're happy to hear you and respond.
And we will not take any of your advice into account because ultimately we are the end-all be-all.
We will take their advice. We will take their advice into account.
I guess as long as it's
we will. Advice. At least I will. Maybe he won't.
I know everything about horror.
All right. Well,
okay.
Let's go ahead.
You died.
And get into the first matchup.
Let's go over our contestants. we're gonna go over our contestants first. We got Pennywise the Clown. We got Jigsaw. We got Jason. We got... That's Jason, right? Yeah, that's Jason. I know everything. This is Ghostface. We got Freaky Nikki from Obsession. She's the villain of the story.
Yeah, where's Bear, dude? Throw him in there, just a regular dude.
We got Freddy Krueger. We got the Manster from the Backrooms. This is Jackass from Hokum. He will be representing both Jackass, the mom, and the witch
Wait, pause.
because of unbalancing issues.
No, it's got to just be the witch.
Okay,
The
but
Jackass is a hallucination,
yeah, it
and
is
the mom
witch.
is, if anything, an ally,
Yeah,
a
okay,
friendly. So
that's fair.
well, whatever. We have the picture of him, but he is
The witch because this is a funnier picture
Hey,
than the picture. of the
prequel
witch.
for a future video that may be dropping. Hokum review. Hokum.
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 All right, next.
Next, we have the aliens from Disclosure Day.
Hey, preview for another video. Hey, Disclosure Day. We're gonna be reviewing.
We
that.
got Michael Myers. We got Pennywise the Clown. We got Annabelle from Annabelle Creations. We got Chucky
and
the
other
goat,
Annabelle movies.
my personal favorite. We got Hannibal Lecter, the cannibal. Hannibal Lecter. We got Leatherface. We got Jack Nicholson from The Shining. We have the entirety of the cult from Hereditary. We have The Nun. We have Jaws. Oh no. We have the Xenomorph. We have The Thing. And we have the girl from The Ring. It's truly a wonderful fight card tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Dana White would approve.
This is absolutely a generational pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But there is more to this than just the monster versus monster matchups, because what are you? Oh man, it's not even going to be
Well, here we
normal
got-
in
here we
the
got
OBS
our-
anymore. You've probably completely jacked it up.
Here we've got our special matchup. We got our rat. We call this the rat ring. After someone is eliminated, they will be pinned up against the rats. And
The two
the
of
rats,
us.
we will describe how you would optimally defeat any of these villains as rats who fight.
Yes, trained combat rats.
Trained combat
we
rats,
are.
if I do say
Oh,
so
yeah.
myself. Ugh. Ugh. All right, let's get into our first matchup, which is going to be Jigsaw versus the clown in the
Hey,
cornfield.
double check and make sure the OBS isn't
Oh,
screwed
OBS
up by
is-
your.
OBS is having a great time. You just got to trust.
Wow,
See,
it really is actually working quite well.
this is wonderful. Okay, I'm going to zoom in on our-
Shocking stuff.
our
Shocking
great
stuff. Let's talk about the
antagonists.
first matchup.
We got Jigsaw. Jigsaw is the guy who makes traps. He stalks you, and he puts you to sleep, and then he makes you go through a challenge.
In order to prove that you are, well, in order to basically give you an appreciation for life, right? That's his
Or
whole thing.
die.
Either you die or you get brutally injured, and through that you gain an appreciation for the gift of life.
Yes.
Versus what?
Clown in a cornfield.
Versus clown in a corn. Is Pennywise on this list? Did you
Yes,
say that?
Pennywise is on the
Okay.
list.
All right, clown in
Pennywise
a
is down
cornfield
He's gonna fight Annabelle.
versus Saw. All right.
Here's how this fight starts. We're in the streets of New York City. And the small town clown from Clown in a Cornfield has decided he has bigger and better things than little old town somewhere in Illinois with all of his clown friends. He's decided he will leave the cornfields and venture out to the big city to make a name for himself as the greatest clown in a cornfield. But oh no! Jigsaw,
Fuck.
you god damn it. God fucking damn it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Jigsaw has realized that this clown in a cornfield has no appreciation of life because he keeps taking it away because he's a clown murderer. How will Jigsaw go about
I think we need to
taking down?
we need to realize a few things. Number one, the clown in Clown in a Cornfield is not just a single clown. It's a
It is
it's a
collective.
great band of clowns.
That's
but
true.
Jigsaw is essentially just an old man who is interred in a hospital because he has a terrible disease, and he has sort of a team that works for him that he sends out to
Yeah.
get these people. So really this is like a group on group fight, which
This
is
a battle.
which is pretty interesting. So ultimately, the question we got to ask here is, Jigsaw, he's crafty, right? He's smart. He's an old guy.
He's got booby traps set up.
I mean, I don't
He's like Batman with prep time.
I don't know. I don't see this going too well for the clowns in a cornfield because they're quite stupid. Really,
Yeah.
they're very dumb.
So I guess, well, here's the thing about this format, right? Is because everybody exists in such different universes, we have to assume that they all have their weapons or like whatever power they have in the universe they have in this battle, right? So Clown in the Cornfield would obviously have their numbers because that's what makes them powerful and their delusional beliefs.
But Jigsaw has access to hired mercenaries,
and he would
goons,
also
even.
have his time to booby trap, right? Because he's Jigsaw, surely. That is his power, right? His power is literally prep time. So we have to give him at least an amount of prep time in the battlefield to get ready to fight these clowns.
I think these clowns in a cornfield have no chance against him. I think they're gonna be sleeping in their beds at night,
Yeah.
waiting for their opportunity. Hey, tomorrow we're gonna go get this guy, and in the middle of the night, well, his goons are just gonna come in there and just knock him out and just take him, and they're gonna wake up in all kinds of traps.
Yeah. I
Right?
think
I
I
don't
think it's
know.
over. Even if we gave home territory to the clowns, right? We were in a cornfield, right? Jigsaw and his friends are planted in there. It's like, what are we doing? Jigsaw sets up a bunch of shotgun traps all over the place immediately. Him and his goons, they're planting traps everywhere. The clowns are coming. Oh, they trip over a barbed wire thing. Boom! Shotgun goes off. And like Jigsaw don't even have to move a muscle. He just takes the win. I think.
And it doesn't even have to be
Sad
that.
victory.
He throws them into the traps. The clowns who survive are going to be the ones who gave up limbs
Yeah.
for it, and by doing that, they're just going to gain that appreciation for life, and they're going to realize this whole thing's pointless.
Yeah, they're gonna realize that they should stop murdering teenagers.
I mean, they're just going to take a knee. They're just going to give up. So yeah, I got to get this one to Jigsaw
Alright.
by whatever he wants, by complete domination. I think the
Jigsaw
clowns basically have no
is gonna
chance
move
here.
on. Sorry, Jigsaw, or sorry, clowns in a cornfield, but you're gonna have to be subject to our rat battle. I'm so bad at navigating this.
It's okay. You'll improve.
All right. Now we get to.
All right.
All right.
Okay, it's you and me, right?
Here's the deal.
There's like 20 of these fucking clowns. They all have weapons.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation, but I think we can do it.
And because we're fighting Rat G's, we will be unarmed in these situations against the weapons of mass destruction that all of these enemies have.
How on earth is we going to be unarmed?
We got fists.
not
That's
fair.
enough.
They're
arm
allowed to
for
bring
us.
in their chainsaws. We're not allowed to pack a fucking 9mm.
Nah, bro, we got our fists. All we gotta do. Here's the thing: clowns are coming in with chainsaws. They got crossbows. They got shotguns. They got knives. Here's the thing: clowns start surrounding us. First one. These guys, they're dopey. It's really just a bunch of middle-aged men and women, right? Here's what we're going for. We're going for number one. We gotta wait for them to tire themselves out in this cornfield fight. That's gonna be our ultimate victory. But the first thing is all you gotta do is get one, right? That one clown with the chainsaw who goes in for a swing, duck under. Fucking
What are you imagining?
elbow
What are
to
you
the face.
imagining is going to happen here? They're going to shoot us.
You don't get shot. We're rats. We're small.
I think you might be overestimating our chances here. I think the biggest advantage we have over these clowns is we're much smarter than them.
That's true.
So the question is, where are we? How does this whole thing even get started, right?
Okay. Well, how do they defeat Clown in the Cornfield in the movie, right? They
Well,
just
they-
kind of run.
They run them over with cars. That's
That does happen. It's such a movie that exists.
okay. We can put ourselves in their shoes, right? We're in essentially the cornfield. They
Yeah.
attack. Let's say we survive the opening
Uh-huh.
assault. Do we have to beat them, or do we just have to get away, or what?
I say we gotta go for total annihilation, right? But the thing is, these clowns in a cornfield, we learn in the movie that they aren't very good at, like, you can hide in the cornfield and still escape them, even though it's like
I like
they're-
my chances of avoiding these clowns.
Yeah.
I like my
like,
chances.
we're going
I've
for the
always been very
evasion.
good at hiding.
We're going
and
for the
evading.
evasion. We're going for the hide in the cornfield, right? And then all it takes is we just need to get one clown. And then, right, we're so good at being two rats in a trench coat. We suit up
Yeah,
in
we've
the
got-
clown costume.
We've got one clown, yeah. We've got the clown with the chainsaw. He's over
Yeah.
there. he's gonna put down his chainsaw. He's gonna go have a piss or something. And when that happens, I'm gonna run up behind him and I'm gonna get
Yeah.
that standing RNC and seatbelt him to the ground. And he's not gonna be able to make a noise because he's not gonna be able to speak,
Yeah.
right?
Then we're taking that clown costume, right? Stacking up in the clown costume. They'll never
Ooh.
suspect it. Never would they suspect the 2 rats in a clown costume. Pick that chainsaw up, and we're fucking stealth mission, right? We can kind of peruse through, but we don't want to get locked in any conversation with anyone, so we still have to remain slightly stealthy. And we're just going one by one, and just upgrading our weapon as we go, right? We get that as soon as we get the one with the shotgun or the rifle or the crossbow, dude. That's long range.
It's pretty risky though.
It is pretty risky.
It's pretty risky. I say,
we're fucking rats.
like,
we gotta take risks.
there's
to
a path.
survive.
There's a path to victory, but goddamn, one mistake, just one mistake, and we are fucked. You're so fucked. So I'd say I give us like a 30%.
30%. I give us 100.
3 times in 10, I think we beat these clowns.
3 times out of 10.
7 times out of 10, I don't know. I think we could beat one of them pretty easily. 2 of them, every additional clown, there's like 20 of them, you know, it
That's
diminishes
why we
the
gotta
odds.
go with the evasion
It
plan.
diminishes the odds significantly, though. Every encounter, something could happen, right? I give us 30%. We beat these clowns.
30%. I give
Now, in turn, if the whole objective was just to escape,
it.
absolutely,
Yeah, I bet we got 100%.
not a problem. But to defeat them, to take them all out, yeah, 30,
well, I guess
30%.
if the clown's objective is just to kill the teenagers, and we are
Well, we are
not
assume on
those.
that we'll be killed.
Well, if they just want to kill us, right? Wouldn't us escaping be defeating them in the end, right? So I reckon
no, I
we
think
have
you
a
actually. I
victory
think you do have to.
Oh,
you
you
have to
have
win
to,
either. You have to either
here. Submission or total knockout.
submission, TKO, or decision in some kind of way. I don't know how you would boil it down to a decision in this case. So
Well, we know we can get one, right? We know we can get one. There's not an infinite amount of clowns, but there is a large amount. So if we get one, escape unscathed, that's a win by decision, isn't it? Because they took more damage than us.
yes, it is. That makes Saw's path to victory even easier, really. Jigsaw.
Well, yeah, but because they have to go for total annihilation. And Jigsaw definitely wins by submission against these guys. They're learning
Submission.
the value of
The
life.
mission is in your arms gone. Well, the ones who escape the traps would be submitted. The ones who do not escape the traps
Would be
knocked
dead.
out, dead. All right. Okay. Win for the rats by decision.
Win
then, I
for the
think,
rats
yeah.
by
A
decision.
decision win. All right, let's move on. Try to
I
keep track
can't,
of this somehow. Find some kind of way to keep track of that.
Oh, I just wiped him off the face of the planet.
Oh, all right. Well, fuck that then. I guess that's not an option. What's the next match?
The next fight is Michael. Wait, no, Jason. It's Jason versus
Voorhees
Ghostface.
versus Ghostface. Okay, I'm sorry. Ghostface is fucked.
Ghostface is fucked. Right?
Ghostface has absolutely no shot against Jason Voorhees. All right, let's go through this, right? Ghostface is essentially, in the original Scream movie, it's 2 high schoolers.
Yeah.
It's 2 high schoolers wearing ghost masks. They have knives, right? Now that coming after, ordinary human, that's
That's pretty spooky.
that's a pretty significant problem.
Pretty spooky.
But Jason Voorhees is like an immortal zombie.
Yeah.
All right, the reason why, as a slasher, maybe he wouldn't be the biggest threat is because, much like other slashers, he's very slow and stalkerish. And if you're aware that he's coming after you, you should essentially have a 100% guaranteed chance of getting away.
Yeah.
But in this fight, you actually have to fight him. You actually have to beat him. And, here's how the fight's going to go. Here's how it's going to go, right? Jason's going to be standing there, and the 2 Ghostfaces are going to be on the outside. They're psyching each other up. Yeah, we're gonna get him.
We're gonna get him.
We're gonna get him. And then one of them's gonna run in, and he's gonna stab Jason, right? And Jason's just gonna look at him and just annihilate him.
Yeah.
Fucking head right off the shoulders with a machete.
I think it's over.
Just fuck him up. And then the other one's gonna be all psychologically damaged,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna try some crazy shit. The fight can go on as long as it needs to. Jason's gonna fucking kill him. All right, I don't think there's no chance here. What chance does Ghostface have?
What chances does Ghostface have? That he gets immortal powers like he does in Scream 7. I don't know what happens in Scream 7. I know that for some reason it becomes this cult thing. So if we get all the Screams of all time, they still don't stand a chance because Jason's invincible.
Well, you could win a decision. Like if you're overwhelmingly powerful, even if Jason's invincible, you could just batter him until he can't.
Yeah.
You just
Right? If you
outscore
chop
him,
all
right?
his limbs off, he can't really do anything, and you win by decision.
Or just by the time that the fight's over, he's just a slow, plotty asshole and can't land anything on you, and you can land on him.
Yeah, true.
Kind of just outpoint him.
But I don't think
I don't know.
that happens.
Jason's very much. He's almost like a Derek Lewis type archetype of fighter. He's very slow. He's very plotty. You can avoid him pretty easily, but he's got that devastating, that knockout power, right? That you got to worry about.
And he's a fucking tank.
Yeah. Well, Derek Lewis isn't a tank anymore, but I digress. I think Jason packs him up.
Poor Jason.
I think Jason packs him up.
Or poor
poor
Scream.
Ghostface. Now we have to fight. We have to fight Ghostface.
Jason will go on to fight Jigsaw. Wonder what will happen.
That will be an interesting matchup to knock
Good.
out. Yeah.
Come
Meanwhile,
on, Scream, get over here.
Ghostface.
Dun 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 dun. Gosh darn it! I'm so bad at these. I wish I had a mouse.
All right. Ghostface versus us.
All right. Are we fighting the two teenagers?
I think this is easy. I think this is pretty easy.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty easy win for us, and I'll explain why. First of all, we are older. We're much stronger than these teenagers are.
True.
We're at least one and a half of us has some combat training. Has been in some scraps, has taken some.
I've got knocked out before.
I've been knocked out as well. I've also knocked you out. Yeah, that did happen. Yeah, I mean these guys, they're just not. They have weapons. Yes, that's going to be a problem, right? But the way this guy operates is he likes to call you. He likes to creep you out. So we're gonna have forewarning because he's gonna start hitting our line, being like, "I'm outside." Okay, we're in here right now. Okay, what are we gonna do if two fucking killers show up here right now to kill us, and they let us know they're coming?
God damn it, Wilson! I can't understand this.
The fuck are you doing?
Open. I just want to check everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Okay, we did it. All right, so I'm imagining I'm sitting here. Bring, 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 bring.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I would say Hereditary. Then
I would agree.
He's immediately terrified because Hereditary is a very scary movie, right? He's like, "Oh my gosh, this guy can survive Hereditary? I got a challenge on my hand." That's psychological warfare right there, right? But so here's the thing: I am immediately going with the Home Alone route. I know he's outside my house. We got to set some fucking traps. Number one, I'm gathering anything sharp and harmful in my home, which there's a lot of sharp and harmful things in my home. Many, in fact. But as soon as I get all of them, right, I'm grabbing all kinds of traps. Gonna go get some fishing line, set it up, tripwire, make them fall down the stairs. Super effective move. These guys, here, the thing about Ghostface, at least in Scream 1, is, while they are super effective against a bunch of teenagers, they're quite clumsy human beings.
They really are. They
fall over
take
a lot.
significant damage throughout the movie.
So all we really need to do is grab a box of Legos, spread them out around the floor. They're gonna step on the Legos and get hurt a little bit.
I don't even know if that's not even necessary though.
It's not even necessary.
We've got knives in here with us right now. If Ghostface is like, "I'm coming,"
I got
for
one
you,"
right here,
and we can't call the cops. Okay, shit, we got the home turf advantage.
Yeah.
We've got knives, kitchen knives, pans, weaponry of any kind, and we've got Taran on our side. I don't know. I think they're fucked. I think they're fucked. We're gonna take some damage because it's gonna be a knife fight.
Yeah.
And the knives are gonna be swinging everywhere. But I like my chances with a knife against a high school kid with a knife. I think I'm gonna kill him before he kills me, and then you're probably gonna kill him before he kills whichever one of us finishes off the other guy first. Come help the other one.
Yeah.
And then we're here. We can render aid to each other. I don't know. I think we win this.
I do.
I think we win this pretty comfortably.
I think Ghostface loses.
We're gonna take some damage, but we're gonna win.
I say we win 8.5 times out of 10.
Yeah, there's always that off chance they have like a fucking grenade or something. They
That
throw it
would
out there.
suck. That would surely be bad.
So
All right, Ghostface.
I think
it was nice knowing you.
Ghostface is pretty much a wrap. I think we beat him.
Fine boom noise.
All right, who do we got? We got oh boy.
I wonder
Now
who
this
will
is
win.
this is a pretty fucking one-sided matchup as well.
Coughing Baby versus Atom Bomb.
Unbelievable. Okay, so in the blue corner, we have an untrained, unathletic, 120-pound female.
But she's
Okay.
obsessed, dude. She's obsessed with the idea of winning.
You might. Okay,
And we have to give her her brick.
assuming
She gets her brick.
she gets the brick. Okay, let's give her the brick and say like she's motivated. The only way she can get to Bear, which is her only goal, is to get past Freddy Krueger. So she's got a lot of motivation, but at the end of the day,
I don't like my dreams.
she does say that in the film. Oh, this could be canon.
It could. Well, actually, I guess Freddy Krueger's one weakness is an insomniac, and Nikki is an insomniac, right? So she actually might fare better.
But at
than
some
you
point she's
originally
going. At
think.
some point she's going to fall asleep. though.
Either at some point she'll fall asleep, or she will kill herself by not
Okay,
sleeping.
I'm pretty sure you've seen Nightmare on Elm Street, right? I don't think I have ever seen Nightmare on Elm Street. How do they beat Freddy? What do they? What's?
I guess
There's always got to be someone in these old slasher movies who wins.
I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street.
You haven't? I thought you had. Okay,
I know
well,
everything about horror movies. I just haven't seen them. before.
Listen, all right. All I'm saying is Nikki's gonna fall asleep, and Freddy's going to absolutely pulverize her, right? What chance did she possibly have?
They pull him out of the dream world into reality, stripping him of the captive souls that power him. Wait a second. Does Nikki?
Unbelievable.
Nikki might have a chance, actually.
Okay, but even if she pulls him out, right? She pulls him out of the dream world. He's in the world. He's a guy with fucking claws for hands.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's over.
At the end of the day, she might be able to do some damage. Maybe she gets lucky. Maybe she gets lucky, and she throws the brick at him, right? Hits him in the head, and he's out cold. He's cold.
Uh-huh.
All right, but that's about her only chance. Because if she throws the brick, she misses. Oh, she's fucked. If she keeps the brick in her hands, Freddy, he's gonna have more reach. He's
Yeah.
gonna have the reach advantage, and he doesn't need to get in close to land those big meaty hooks. He's got the claws. He can kind of just fuck you up.
He's just going for the jab.
He's just gonna be on the outside. Yeah, jab it, working, popping the jab. You get too close, he's
And,
pushing you
yeah.
away. A little teeth
And he
kick.
has a huge reach advantage because of the claws. It's over.
Oh yeah, he's gonna either by knockout or by decision,
Yeah.
depending on how much damage he does. But I don't think Nikki has much of a path to victory, except for that every once in a while she flukes that
Yeah.
brick throw to the head.
hmm
And
But I think it's a pretty.
more times out of 10, this is gonna end favorably for Freddy.
We're sending Freddy. Sending Freddy to the next round. Come on, Nikki. Get over here. Fuck. Shit. I hate this. Come on. Get over here. Alright. This fight ain't going well for her.
Okay, here's the fact though. All right, one of us is going to get absolutely fucked up.
Oh, I guess she does have the brick.
One of us is going to get absolutely fucking
Alright.
fucked up, and it's gonna be random, right? So here's the plan for how we're gonna beat Nikki. Okay, let's assume we're in a room with her and it's laid out exactly as it is in the picture. I'm in the one corner, you're in the other corner, right?
Yeah.
We're basically gonna have to like stand there and try to psych her out, try to get her scared,
Yeah.
try to start basically posturing up and just just make her fucking big and strong, right?
Yeah.
Just look scary. It's probably not gonna work because she's pretty determined, but
Some would say obsessed.
we're gonna give it a shot, right? We're gonna do that for a little while, and one of two things is gonna happen. She's gonna run at one of us, right?
Yeah.
If she does that, the moment she starts running, the other person needs to run up behind her, right?
Yeah.
The person on the receiving end, just do whatever you can, cover up,
Try
throw
cover up,
counters,
try and dodge the brick.
maybe try and get in a double leg or something when
Yeah.
in the clinch, get in a body lock into a trip or something.
Yeah.
Get her to the ground if you can. If not, you're gonna be going to sleep.
If not, you just got to withstand it. The other guy goes up, goes for the RNC. It's over.
And I don't know about
Right.
the RNC, right? She's gonna be able to flail backwards with that brick. You could.
That's true.
I would go for like just a nice fucking elbow to the back of the head.
Ah.
Just fucking illegal elbow right to the part of the head where your skull and your spine kind of meet. It could do some pretty significant damage if you
Stun her for
land
a
it.
second, and then you just fucking pass the guard, get on
Right.
top of her,
And
get
then
back control.
the other alternative is if we decide to go in,
Uh-huh.
we're both gonna rush her. One of us, she's gonna swing at one of us. Maybe we can block it, or maybe we're gonna get hit, and then the other person just needs to take
We're
advantage.
just role-playing beating women. This is okay.
She's got a brick and she's controlled by a crazy demon. All right, like
It's not a demon. We know this. We know more about obsession
Yes.
than anyone on Earth.
yes, I understand what you're saying, but the point remains:
Yeah.
one of us, yeah, I think we win pretty much every time,
Yeah.
but
it's
one of
over.
us is gonna get pretty hurt.
I say 4 out of 10 times we both come out on top,
we're both fine.
but 10 out of 10 times we win overall.
Yeah, give it 9. Give it 9.
9?
You never
think?
know, right?
You going for the double
Anything
brick?
can happen in combat, but
She's bricked up.
well, no, she might just have a very good sequence, smack one of
Yeah.
us in the face, and then just turn straight around.
She also might spawn in with a broken
And
bottle. as
anyway,
well.
we're
Go
going
for the brick bottle.
4 out of 10 times we beat her, and both of us are still on our feet.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times we beat her, but one of us is knocked out, and then there's that 1 out of 10 times where she flukes a KO on both of us. But I think we got this.
Gunshot noise.
She's gone, and Freddy will go on.
Now this is not
What
gonna end
what
well.
is? Oh, we got
We got the witch
okay.
from Hokum, represented by Jackass from Hokum, and we got the Manster from the Backrooms.
Now this is fascinating because both of these characters are dealing with like their powers are reliant on another dimension.
Yeah. The witch is from hell, and the thing is from
The
The
back
Backrooms.
rooms. Okay.
Well, I guess so. Here's the thing: the witch can exit her reality, but the Manster cannot. Which means the witch would have to fight the Manster in the Backrooms, which does give him like anybody who's going to fight him. It has to be in the Backrooms, which gives him immediate territorial advantage, home turf. However, even in his home base, he's not very strong. And now I know that he's like an abnormality of the life form, right? And the life form is really strong and powerful, but we're talking specifically about the Manster from the Backrooms movie.
I reckon he wins, man.
You reckon he wins?
Well, you said yourself we're establishing he can't leave the back rooms. The witch can't drag him to the underworld. So what exactly does the witch have? How's the witch gonna get this one done, you know?
Okay, here's the thing. So what we know about the witch, right? She has magical handcuffs.
Okay.
Right? So she that counts as a weapon. She can also climb on ceilings and walls, which immediately gives her very good terrain like vantage, and she can cross a lot of terrain in the back rooms considering it's all just corridors, right? Here's what I think is happening, because the Manster gets defeated by a lady with a rock. He gets his shit caved in by a normal 120-pound woman.
Oh, but this
From
witch,
the normal
if
world.
anything, is going to be is going to be weaker in just a straight up, putting her dukes up and
Correct.
just going
I
to
agree with
fucking
that.
war,
But
right?
here's what I think is going to happen, right? I think where she ends up in the back room, she no clips through her hell dimension into the back rooms, and she's going for the.
Christ.
All right, she finds that one corridor that's super tall, climbs up. She's waiting, holding onto the wall because she is like a gecko. Manster comes wandering around the corner. Fucking, she drops on top, takes her handcuffs out, drops him on his hands. Now he's not chained to the underworld, but he still is cuffed, right? Because she can just like cuff you. She just touches you and you're cuffed, right? And then she's just fucking going ham with her claws. She's just beating his face in, right? The only thing he has is his biting teeth. We don't know about how much pain she takes, but we know that she is very good at crossing territory, and we know that she has her handcuff powers. I think that this specific Manster doesn't. I don't think he fares very well. He gets his head caved in by just a rock. What's he gonna do against blows from the witch and the handcuffs?
Well, here's what he's gonna do. He's going to fucking outbox the witch and absolutely just destroy her. So let's think about it this way. Mancer gets knocked out by a rock.
Uh-huh.
That very same thing could happen to a human. So
That's true.
He's not particularly weaker than a human, just in terms of
He's not squishier than
raw
a human.
durability. That being said, the witch, I'm gonna imagine the witch is pretty fucking geriatric, right? And now the reason the witch is maybe a bit tougher is because she has a spell she casts on you to sort of stun you. But that's that gonna work on
the Manster?
I don't think so. I doubt it. I don't think it's really gonna work.
I guess also
She could slap her cuffs on him, yeah, but he can pretty much still move his hands freely. I don't know. I think he's gonna.
And even though he is squishier than a normal human, he is much, much stronger. We see him just pick Clark up like
very
this.
easily. I
He
think
front raises Clark.
and she's an old woman. I think he's gonna break her orbital bone with his fist, and
then she's just out of the fight. She doesn't have her hell demons.
she's got nothing here. I think in this, she's very tough. But in this particular matchup, I think this is very bad for her. Very bad styles make fights, and
I reckon that
I don't know about this one.
because it has to take place in the back rooms, that's the reason why she loses. And that if they were in, say, her domain, I think the backrooms monster gets fucking creamed, right? Because
Yeah,
she just
but
handcuffs
that's
him and he
just
gets
the way-
dragged away.
That's just the way it's going to end up going here. I think the Manster actually
Damn, I didn't
wins.
expect that to happen.
I don't
now
think
that
he'll get
about
much
it.
further. I
Well-
just think this is a bad matchup, a very bad matchup.
I actually think he's going to go into another very favorable matchup against Freddy Krueger.
This is like a Justin Gaethje versus Ilya Taporia type matchup where Ilya is running through, all these super fucking high level opponents,
Yeah.
and then he gets beat by Gaethje just because the style, right?
Uh-huh.
Gaethje's he's not better than those other guys, but he just has the X factor needed
Yeah.
to beat a Taporia, right? That's the kind of thing we're gonna see here.
This is a surprising win. I didn't expect this.
That will be an interesting fight
That
later.
will be an interesting.
Well,
fight.
oh god,
Come on, witch. I'm already scared after watching this movie. I don't want to fight the witch.
We've got I think we're pretty much fucked here. I think this is worst case scenario for us right here.
Do we get chalk?
Whether or not we
Right?
have the chalk.
Because the chalk was acquired in her lair. So if we're fighting on her home territory, that means we get that chalk. Because that is a territorial kind of consequence of being in the witch lairs. You do get that chalk. And
I gotta
we know
tell
the
you, man.
rules.
I gotta tell you, man. Though, whether we have the chalk or not, we lose the fight because say the witch is coming after us, right? We
Yeah.
draw the chalk shield. We're safe.
Uh
I don't know if you know scoring criteria for
huh.
an unarmed fight, right?
Yeah.
Let's say a mixed martial arts fight, for example. Normally it would be damage based, right?
Yeah.
Under this scenario, there would be no damage. If all damage is completely equal, which if there is none, it would be. The backup criteria is effective aggression, which
Uh-huh.
is who is basically controlling the environment, who is forcing the other person.
And we are definitely not controlling the
yeah,
environment.
unfortunately,
Ugh.
the witch would win over us on that case.
Is there any scenario where we can take her out like hand to hand though?
If we don't have the chalk, it's pretty much over, right?
Yeah.
Because you could say, I was thinking about this fight before we were going to do this video. I was like, okay, the witch shackle you, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's okay. Your hands are still free, right? You get a little inside, like boxing. Like a Jack Della Maddalena would be perfect
Mm-hmm.
for a fight like this. Or like a Mike Tyson. Ooh, a Mike Tyson would be very good. Get like a collar tie, and look for that uppercut. Look for the work to the body, body head. I don't know. I think you could beat it, but then I remembered the witch has a spell that she casts on you that just stuns you.
Yeah. I
And-
think that ends the fight right there.
You're getting dragged down to the underworld. It's a disaster, and yeah, I think we lose this fight.
Do you think we have any chance of ever winning?
No, what would it be? I mean, what would be the chance, right?
Yeah.
I guess
that's
taking
fair.
the witch by surprise.
Does
Like
that
if,
even work?
if we're in the,
Because we don't know how
does
her
it work?
handcuff powers work.
we don't know
right?
how her can you surprise the witch?
Can you surprise the witch?
That's a great question. I don't know. I don't like our chances. I think the witch gets us out of there.
Aw. What okay, wait, here's my plan.
That's pretty
right?
devastating.
We're in the honeymoon suite. We get encountered by the witch. I'm pushing you over. hitting you in the back of the knee. I'm escaping.
You're not gonna get
Nah,
away.
here's the deal.
It's gonna get me, and then it's gonna come for you.
Yeah, it's over. I think we die together, right? Or maybe we could kill ourselves. Then we don't have to get
We
tortured.
could
in
kill
hell.
ourselves, but
Smack our heads
but
against the
still
wall.
we lose. I'd kill
Oh,
you.
Disappointing.
I'd kill you, or you'd kill me to spare
Yeah.
one of us, and the other one would try to find a way to
Mhm.
suicide. And
Well, I guess we just take the chalk, draw a circle, and die of starvation.
yeah,
Disappointing.
I think I'll choke you out, and I'll just keep you there until eventually you're dead.
Yeah.
You will be eventually, and then I'll look for a way.
Why
to
would you choke me
finish
out?
myself,
Wouldn't that
or
be,
we'll
like,
go the other way. We'll
meanest
flip like a coin. Well, I don't know. What?
I
How,
guess that must be
how,
the.
how else do you want me to do it?
that
Right?
would be the nicest way. Probably.
You'll just go
Slam
numb.
my head
You'll
against
just
the
go
wall.
numb eventually, and
Yeah. Well, still gonna delete it.
I don't know. We're pretty much fucked in this circumstance, unfortunately.
Yeah.
First loss for us. Now, who do we have next? All right.
The
I don't
aliens
even-
from Disclosure
I don't
Day
even know.
versus Michael Myers from Halloween.
So Michael Myers has the same cheat as Jason, where he's immortal, but he can be stopped. Right, the end of the first Halloween movie, the doctor shoots him 6 times, and it basically causes Michael Myers to get the fuck out of Dodge. Right,
Uh huh.
he ends his murder spree and he leaves.
Yeah, he goes to lick his wounds.
He needs to at least heal somewhere, so we can count that as like a form of maybe knockout or submission. But he's very strong.
Yeah.
He's very good in the pocket, you know.
The
If he gets a
problem-
hold of you, it's pretty
The
devastating.
problem with the aliens in Disclosure Day is in Disclosure Day, not a single alien gets to use their actual weaponry, which is the device. The device! Nobody gets, they never get to use it. So we have to assume that the aliens are using their normal powers. They don't get like spaceships or anything.
I mean, those aliens are jobbers, man. They're not.
I guess, well,
Michael Myers is gonna fucking cave its head in.
because well, obviously, number one thing is they're gonna appear as like a bird or something, so that they don't immediately get caught.
Stealth
But
advantage.
stay there
yeah.
like bloodlusted at Michael Myers, and they got to take him out somehow. It's like, how are they going to do that, right? We don't know if they get the powers of whatever animal they are, because
They must not. They must not.
I guess if they turned into a herd of elk and just fucking charged him, ran him down, they could get a submission out of him.
Maybe I don't
But
think
even
they can. Though.
so-
I don't think they can. Are they in a group or is it just one of them?
I would assume it's like the most we ever see at once is what, 4? So I'd assume it's 4 aliens.
4 aliens. Okay, I locked in a room with Michael Myers. We're fighting. They're gonna lose.
Yeah, I don't think they win
They're
this.
gonna lose. They're these spindly great creatures, and their number one ability is empathy. They're not. It's no, yeah. Michael Myers. Michael Myers would make an example out of them.
Yeah.
Would be a disaster.
Well,
for
let's
them.
assume that they have the powers of the deer after they turn into deer, right? Do you think they stand a chance then?
They might be able to get some damage off, but
Do they do enough damage?
no. Michael Myers, I'm pretty confident he could.
Yeah.
He could kill all of them.
Because if he doesn't like feel pain or like if he's functionally immortal, so he gets hit by an elk, and then as soon as the elk hits him, he's just like, okay, drop the knife.
He
in.
does take significant damage before he flees. It's only after he takes 6. Jesus Christ! I think they're 357s. You know, they're pretty hefty pistol rounds. If I remember the movie correctly.
That's well. This is a short discussion. Not much is happening in this fight. It's just a Michael Myers sweep.
Michael Myers is gonna blob them and eventually knock them out. Now, what about
Get over here! Get over here!
you got to click on the left side of the mouse pad, my guy.
We have to click on the right side of the mouse pad. Actually, that's the confusing part.
I don't think that's even true.
It is true.
Here, give me. Let me do it for a second.
Don't worry. I figured.
I
it
just want to test it, man.
out. Okay. Test it. God damn it.
Wow, I'm on the left side.
I hate you. I think you're a terrible person.
I'm trying to help.
Nobody loves you.
At any rate, so we've got these aliens, right? Now they're fighting us. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Are they elk? Are they actually elk?
Do you think we beat? I honestly, hot take. I think we beat them if they're elk, right?
How the fuck do we beat 4 elk in a fight?
Okay. Here's the thing about animals. Even though they're not true elk, animals are much more predictable than people would think, right? You have people who literally their job is snake charming, or people whose job is alligator wrangling. And like, granted, those people are very, they spend a lot of time with these animals, but you can kind of figure out, right? So here's my thing. Deer, because these are specifically deer. They aren't elk. They only appear as raccoons,
But
deer,
they could
foxes.
appear as any fucking animal they want.
Well, we don't know that. We have to assume from their
I'm pretty
powers.
pretty confident they can appear as whatever animal they want. They
Well,
just
then why
pick
don't they just
local-
turn into a herd of elephant and fucking stomp out Michael Myers?
Because
right?
they're too empathetic. They just can't do it.
Well, then they are too empathetic to kill two rats.
I reckon they
Innocent rats.
hang on. I reckon they couldn't even turn into animals to attack you. They turn into animals to make you feel safer because their entire power set is based off of
Oh.
empathy.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna okay. I've gotten a lot more confident. I think we're just going to destroy them, being that they will make no effort to defend themselves.
Because they're too empathetic.
They're
They'll feel bad
gonna
for-
try to convince us to spare them, and we're not going to.
Okay, here's my scenario
Stomp
though.
on their heads.
It's imagine they're a herd of deer. They're a herd of deer. They're charging at us. Here's my strat. You just gotta. It's basically like bullfighting, right? They're running at you. You slide to the side really quick. And normally, what the bullfighter would do, they take a little knife, fucking end that bull. But what I'm doing is I'm grabbing the neck, jumping over like I'm mounting a horse, and I just fucking pull an RNC on a deer.
Do you actually fucking think you're capable of doing that?
Yes, I do. I genuinely think I could do it. if I
You're the
was
most.
fighting a deer.
You're so delusional that it might work, right? Best base for fighting is delusion. So I don't know.
Like, listen.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We beat these stupid aliens.
Yeah,
Get
the
them out of
alien.
here. Get them out of here.
Oh, I
And it
pressed
doesn't
wrong
require his plan because they would just let us beat them. That's the unfortunate.
Oh, we gotta fight that I don't. I know that in the book, Pennywise is basically
This
God.
is pretty one-sided, man. This is pretty one-sided. Oh, but
But-
is it though?
What is Pennywise's
What is it,
power
though?
in the movie? What does he do other than
He
sit in the
transforms
sewer?
into your worst fear.
What is Demon afraid of? He turns into God. He just turns into Jesus. Because isn't Annabelle a demon?
Yeah, Annabelle. The whole thing of Annabelle wouldn't even be that you'd be fighting the doll. The doll would just be in the area, and the demon that's possessing it would come out
yeah,
and
it would do
absolutely
floaty
would
things.
just. It has telekinesis, right?
Yeah.
It's got telekinesis. It can throw things. It can possess things. Once it breaks you down mentally, but I don't think it's gonna break down Pennywise mentally.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
How do they defeat it?
Good lord, do you? Well, actually, I shouldn't say I've seen it. I've read it. Do you want to know how they?
Yeah, how do they beat it?
Oh, good lord! I think I might have to use certain words to avoid the YouTube system. Okay, so they're all kids, right?
Yeah.
And they're all basically their perception is okay. To overcome our fear, we have to mature.
Uh-huh.
And there's a bunch of lads, there's a bunch of fellas, and there's one girl in the group.
Yeah.
And she basically is like, hey, check it out. What's more mature than, making love? Maybe you should all.
What?
You catch my drift?
Wait. What?
Yeah, and that's how they. Yes. That is genuinely how they
Wait,
do it.
the kids make love with each other.
They all make love with the girl. Who's with them.
What? Why? How does that help them win?
They mature, and then they overcome their fear. And they defeat Pennywise. They defeat it, rather.
No way this is how they beat him in the movie.
Oh, I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's in the movie. I think they took it out of the movie, but it's in the book. And the book's, the original. The book's the source material. That's how they do it. At least in part 1. Part 2, they're adults.
They overcome their deepest fears.
Yeah, and in the book, they do that by
Okay.
running
yeah.
a train. That was
That's
something-
crazy.
that was written. Stephen King is a fucking weird guy. All right,
That's
That's what you gotta
crazy.
understand. But I don't.
What?
The demon probably won't have to do that. If anything, the demon.
How old are these kids?
Oh, they're like early teenagers, young teenagers.
I think Annabelle takes this.
How's Annabelle gonna beat Pennywise?
What is Annabelle afraid of?
I guess Christ.
Can Pennywise become God?
he can take on the visage of Christ, but maybe the demon can tell.
Yeah, I assume the demon can tell, right? Because the whole thing.
This is a very high level. This is a very high level matchup. Very crafty.
We need a pope. We need a Catholic priest to tell us about like demon laws and how they work.
You know what? we could consult an AI. I don't know. I don't want to use an AI to figure this one
Okay,
out.
here's the thing,
yeah,
right?
This is unbelievable.
What hurts demons? We got crucifix.
Holy
We got
water.
holy water.
Yo.
Do pictures of Jesus hurt them at all?
I don't know. The Conjuring demons are very odd because you don't really know, right?
Yeah.
They set up crucifixes to ward off the demon in the first Conjuring movie, and it just knocks him over.
Huh. Yeah. Well,
this
then
is a very difficult matchup to predict, but you know,
I think
demon versus
that
the embodiment
demon
of fear.
takes it.
Demon versus the embodiment of fear.
The only thing that demons
They're kinda
fear
very-
is God.
The fact is, the demon can take on, or not the demon, the Pennywise can take on the form of a fear of a thing and kill it that way, right? The
Uh-huh.
reason the clown is the iconic thing from it is because it transforms into the clown to kill one of the characters. And it bites their arm off.
Oh.
So it can gain the abilities of what it turns into.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing about this, right? Because if we are assuming that the demon's greatest fear is like God or Jesus, that means it would have to take the presence of God to defeat the demon. But here's my thing: is I think that if these are the assumptions of the universe that they're fighting in, that would mean that God in this universe does exist and Jesus does exist.
Well, yeah, Jesus exists in the Conjuring universe, yes.
And I would assume
yes,
that-
he does.
God would not take lightly to this strange fear being taking.
But why would
the
God
shit.
take lightly to the demon, right? At the end of the day, I think the demon batters it with telekinesis and throws objects at it and wins a decision. That's just... Yeah, that's just how it's going to go.
But also, I guess-
Demon takes a decision.
Yeah, I think
Just outpoints it on the scorecards.
I think you're right, and I guess we would have to assume that.
Boring 50-45.
I guess we would
Yeah.
also have to assume that like the demon is fighting Pennywise the clown, and not the infinite it being itself that can do
Well,
whatever. it wants.
either way, I think it wins. I reckon it wins.
You think that Annabelle beats literally God? Because that would be what
wouldn't be
becomes. It would become God if that's the demon's greatest fear, right?
And it wouldn't be able to... I don't think it would be able to do anything, though. I think the demon would just throw objects at it until it gives up.
All right. I think
Which is
Annabelle
a wins on the
I think
scorecards.
that- But I think I disagree with your reasoning of why it would win. Okay. Now listen, here's the thing. My greatest fear, aside from nothing, and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the only thing anyone should ever fear, is heights.
I'm fucking scared of heights, too. Actually.
So
It's
here's the
fun.
thing. What's Pennywise gonna do? He's gonna turn into a bridge? I'm just gonna not go on the bridge.
He's probably gonna make like the ground disappear from under you, and they're gonna get all scared. But it's not
then
really gonna be gone.
Yeah, if it's not really gone, I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
We could always.
I know what you were gonna say. Bend over. We gotta beat the clown.
It's the only way. You know what? I wouldn't want to win. This is a situation where I wouldn't want to win. But if we had to, we would win. We would win. We'd pack him up.
And what do we do if he just shows up as the clown? Do we just 2v1 him?
He's
'Cause we're
well,
adults,
if he
right?
just shows up as the clown, and that's like he can bite. He's got a pretty dangerous bite.
But he's just a
But there's
normal
two of
guy,
us.
right?
There's two of
does he
us.
have like a huge mouth?
He's got a lot of teeth.
How did he bite the kid's arm off? Is he just got like super jaw?
He grabbed his arm from the sewer.
Uh-huh.
He said, and he ripped his fucking arm off.
Ow. Poor little kid.
Yeah,
That probably
he's a little kid.
traumatized him for the rest of his life.
Oh no, he died.
Oh.
He died of blood loss. But yeah, I think
You want your boat back.
the fact is, you know, I thought we were fucked, and then I realized we have another option that we can fall back on in a desperate circumstance. So ultimately, yeah, I think we pack up it, assuming we're at 100% motivation to get this one done.
I think. Listen, Now here's my, if we're in the same existence and God does exist, right? And the only way for us to beat Pennywise the clown is to
Dude, we can
get it
repent.
on.
We can repent, bro.
I guess that's true.
All
We could just
good.
repent.
It's all good. Repent.
God, I didn't know what else to do.
Yo, dude, listen, I get it. Listen, it was for the greater good. You just gotta understand. We gotta understand. So we beat Pennywise.
Pennywise is gone.
Pennywise yeah,
All right.
not gonna be able
Oh,
to
we
do
got
this.
a wonderful fight.
Holy
This is
mother
gonna be
of,
a wonderful
holy
fight.
mother of God. All right.
My favorite horror movie villain of all time, Chucky. We got Chucky versus Hannibal Lecter.
Whew.
What happened?
Well, here's the deal with these guys. These guys are both serial killers
Uh-huh.
who both make plans. But I think Hannibal Lecter operates at a higher level.
I also think that Chucky's a doll.
But you know, that doesn't preclude him from being dangerous. A doll can
No,
be dangerous
you're
if his
very
plan is like to wait under your pillow.
Yeah.
And when you go to bed, he's gonna come out and be like, "Surprise, motherfucker!" and then stab you in the face like he does.
Yeah, I guess, but if it's like a scenario where they're teleported into a ring bloodlusted, Chucky's going down because Hannibal Lecter's just an adult male.
And
And he just like drop kicks.
he's a
Chucky.
tough motherfucker. Hannibal Lecter's a tough motherfucker. But I don't think they're just gonna be I don't think in this situation that's gonna
No.
be. They're gonna be in different locations, and it's basically
Uh-huh.
gonna be like, okay, you have to kill each other.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to figure it out with their fucking IQs, their big brains. And I think Hannibal Lecter's just gonna outsmart him.
Yeah.
And if they do end up in an altercation, he's just gonna beat him.
Yeah, you just curb
He's
stomp
gonna
the doll.
blob him.
The doll
It's
can't
gonna
do
be a
anything.
wrestling heavy, TKO, I'd say.
You get Chucky in the RNC. You do a double leg takedown on him. You just pass the guard.
A single hand takedown. About all you need here. All right, you're just gonna grab this little motherfucker and just
Yeah.
slam him on the ground.
This is a wipe.
Hannibal
as much
Lecter.
as I'm
Hannibal
sad to
Lecter,
say.
absolutely. He makes Chucky look like
Come
he
on,
doesn't
Chucky.
belong here,
Well, Chucky,
and I reckon
I'm on.
we probably do too. But he's pretty sneaky.
He is sneaky.
He's got some stealth, and I wouldn't say we're as smart as Hannibal Lecter.
I don't think. Yeah.
This could actually be a bit tougher than we think, because
Uh-huh.
imagine right now if he wanted to get in here without being noticed, he could do it.
He could do it. You could crawl through the window.
He
I
could
guess-
come in from down below us, and
Yeah.
and hide out somewhere, creep up the stairs. We might not be able to hear him. He could hide somewhere. Holy shit! I actually
He
am
accesses
quite.
one of my blades. I think we lose this. even
I'm
if it's
I'm quite frightened
yeah.
by the potential of Chucky. Even more
know
so,
what
I
we
am
would
frightened
do.
by the little tiny doll than I am by the two guys with knives in Ghostface.
Yeah.
I think the doll's a bit more challenging.
Yeah. Even if he did call us and he was like, "I'm here. I'm gonna get ya."
Yeah.
It's like.
You thought you could get away from me?
I guess my first thought would be I have to escape the premises. I'd go to my car, but what if he's waiting in my car? He probably thought about that.
Do you think
He's
Chucky
something-
would try to possess one of us? Give me the power, I beg of you.
Okay, because you have to be alive, right, for him to take you over.
He would kill one of us and then possess
Yeah.
the other.
But how would he tie us up?
He would just hit you in the head with something and knock you
yeah.
out.
Yeah, I think we lose this.
I'm not liking it. Now,
I think we have like a
alternative scenarios, like we just get put in a room with him, and it's like it's us against him, no
you
stealth.
curb stomp the doll.
Like we would win, but that's not how it's gonna go.
Yeah, I think we do lose this. Embarrassingly so, right?
Rather devastating loss. Yeah,
What do we do to the tiny little sneaky smart doll?
I don't even think we see him coming. I think he waits for us to be asleep.
Yeah.
And he kills one of us and then possesses the other.
And if he decided to play with us, right, we get into the car to escape, and he's waiting in
He's
there.
in
behind
the
us,
car, yeah, and he fucking kills us.
Stabs us.
I'm
through the
being
car.
killed by a doll. I'm being killed by a doll. It's tough. It's tough. We could fluke a win here.
Yeah.
We could get lucky, but I think he wins 6 out of 10 times.
Ah,
Get him out of here.
sorry. Good luck, Chucky. Good luck where you
Good
are.
luck, Chuck. All right, who we got next?
We got Leatherface and Jack Nicholson from The Shining.
It's not close.
Who is Leatherface? And isn't Jack Nicholson just a normal dude who's
Jack
gone
Nicholson is a
crazy?
normal dude who's gone crazy. I like how we're just referring to him by the actor's name, but
What's his name in the movie?
I don't remember. I think it is actually Jack something. His first name in the movie is Jack.
I've decided his name is Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, whatever. We'll go with it. Right. Been a while since I watched The Shining. Leatherface is super fucking dangerous.
And he's got a leather face too.
He, unlike other slashers, he actually runs.
Terrifying.
He's super durable. He's got a chainsaw, and he's an absolute sick fuck. He's just gonna kill him.
Yeah, I think it's over. I think we lose.
I think Jack
Not we,
Nicholson
but Jack
absolutely loses
Yeah,
this fight.
I don't know if there's much to say. It's just a clean chainsaw. Split him in half, dude.
Jack Nicholson
Go hang out with
he could axe
Go
him.
hang out with Hannibal.
He could get an axe sunk into his chest, and Leatherface would just look at him and take his head off.
Yeah. All right. This is actually a hard fight. This is an adult male who is armed.
Once again, though, we're gonna beat him.
My face. You think we beat him?
I think we're gonna beat him, man.
If we're unarmed?
Just the two of us. There's a couple of us, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's say we are unarmed. Let's say he has an axe and he starts busting down the door right now. In the iconic scene from
Yeah.
the film.
The one that's sitting right
Okay.
here.
Well, we got a lot of time to get ready for this.
That's true.
Okay. I'm stacking up on hiding behind the door. You're gonna stand over there and be bait, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna stand over there and be like, oh my goodness, and just look scared
Uh-huh.
as shit, right? He's gonna see you, be like, there he is. He's busting down the door, right? Door comes down. The moment.
Oh wait, his name is Johnny because he says, "Here's Johnny."
No, that's not actually his name. I don't know why.
Oh.
I don't remember why he said that. It's been a minute since I've seen this movie. Okay, I know he says the N word at one point. It is pretty funny.
Oh my gosh.
But he's gonna come running in towards you. Boom! Double leg.
Double leg.
Closing the hands, right? Down on the ground. And my hand is going for his axe. My hand might beat him to the axe.
And then I'm climbing
If
on
it
top.
beats him to the axe, we fucking win.
Yeah.
All right?
Even if it doesn't, though,
if
like,
it
I'm
doesn't,
going for it as well.
I'm dead.
And I'm curb stomping him while you're laying on
I'm
top of
dead. The axe is in my brain.
him.
He's gonna take a second to get it out, and you're gonna take that time to just stomp on his head.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
We're gonna beat
I
him.
have
We're gonna beat
alternative
him.
method, right? I have throwing knives right over there.
Well, I was saying if we're unarmed,
Yeah.
if we can use any of
If
the
we use the
various
stuff that we have,
weapons
right?
that are in this room, I
Then
think
it's over because
chances get
he's
better.
like sticks his head through the door. Bam! I'm throwing 3 knives at him right away.
I'm right
in his
next
face,
to him.
and
I'm
the
just
game's
gonna
over.
stab him in the temple if you
Yeah.
miss. You know,
It's over.
I think we beat him. I think we can handle this guy.
Sorry, Stephen King.
It's the advantage of there being two of us, right? We get a lot of
Yeah.
advantages.
But now we will go over
All right, this is pretty nuts.
the cult from Hereditary and the nun. The question is, does the cult have King Payment? Have they summoned him yet?
They don't need to have him summoned. Remember,
Really?
he can use his magic in the world without
that's
being
true.
summoned,
I forgot.
because he does at multiple points while he's not controlling a body. He's still. Yeah. I mean, Valak in canon of The Conjuring, the demon that is the nun, is like one of the most powerful demons out there.
Yeah, I guess we're just doing like a demon fight.
But King Payman is one of the 8 kings of hell.
yeah.
And it's implied in the universe of Hereditary that one of Payman's powers is that he can just give you knowledge of the future. Which is
What? Wait, what?
That's why the cultists are able to plan everything so well.
Oh.
Is because Payman basically just gives them like hidden secret knowledge.
Yeah.
And they can just use that. So I think the cult ends up beating Valak in the end.
Damn.
And
Okay.
it's pretty much
Well-
we have a better demon than you do.
Yeah, it's just like a demon fight, and it's the king demon versus.
It's a
just
super fucking high level demon versus a very high level demon.
Yeah. It's like if you're playing.
It's
Ah!
like if you took a Islam Makhachev and you had him fight like a Tom Aspinall, right? They're both the best in their weight class, but Tom Aspinall's a heavyweight
All right.
and Islam's a
Yeah.
welterweight.
Here's the deal, bud. We get in this fight. I'm leaving you. I'm getting as far the fuck away, and it's gonna come for me. And it's gonna kill me.
we got a chance here.
You think we got a chance?
Well, I'll tell you what, we have intel that the way they beat this demon in the movie is they spray the blood of Jesus Christ on its face, and it
So we
it
both take
absolutely
communion.
fucks it up.
We just
No,
start taking
they
communion.
literally have to go to a specific location and get the blood of Jesus Christ.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it is a place in Romania. It is an old nunnery that is deserted because all the nuns there died, and the blood of Jesus Christ is in there.
Why would
And-
they leave that there?
They all die. I think we are. So the way these demons always work is they want to break you down with slowly escalating scares and then possess you. That's how it
Uh-huh.
always works in The Conjuring.
Yeah.
We're gonna show up there. The demon's gonna be like, "Oh, great, new victims I can break down," and it's gonna start doing little bullshit scares like the door's gonna creak open, and we're gonna see that, and we're just gonna not acknowledge it. Not a fucking issue. Doesn't matter to me because I know where the blood of Jesus Christ is.
It's in Romania.
We're both gonna start from opposite sides of this goddamn castle,
Uh-huh.
and we are just gonna run. We're just gonna sprint full tilt through this goddamn castle from two different directions. The demon can only be in one place at once. One of us, and it's gonna be escalating scares. The
Yeah.
first few events, they're not gonna be too bad. You can just
Uh-huh.
ignore them, right? Fucking book it. Book it through this shit.
Yeah.
Maybe it gets one of us, but the other guy's got the blood of Jesus Christ. That demon shows up. Boom! Boom!
All right, counter offer. I got another thing. So listen, first sign shows up. We're heading to the grocery store. Since I'm not old enough, you're buying a bottle of wine. We're going to a Catholic
Yes.
church. We're gonna say, listen, we need you to bless this wine. Is means is, dude. It is the blood of Christ. We take the wine, drown the fucking nun.
Oh!
Yeah, that's right, chug.
I don't know.
Chug.
I think we win this one 6 out of 10 times.
6 out of 10.
4 out of 10 times, the nun gets the better. Can you just push on the
I'm
left side
really
of the
bad
keyboard
at
and
it.
use
I'm
one
sorry.
finger? Just use one finger.
I'm sorry.
Just
I'm
use
only
one
using
finger.
one finger.
You have a massive.
All right,
skill.
the best matchup of the day.
Oh boy.
The best matchup.
Jaws
of the day.
versus the Xenomorph. And all I'm saying is that losers bracket with us not looking good.
Yeah.
This isn't looking great for us, regardless of who wins this. And I think there's a pretty clear winner.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
I think there's
This
a pretty
fight
clear
has to
winner
take
here.
place in the ocean.
Does it not have to take place in space?
Well, the xenomorph can be on Earth, right? Because the
That's
xenomorph
true. They do
comes
come to Earth in
But Jaws
certain
can't leave the
properties.
water, which means the fight would have to take place in the ocean.
And the Xenomorph is still gonna win.
Yeah. What
Xenomorph's super fucking tough, man.
Uh-huh.
These guys are
are they bulletproof?
they are absolutely super fucking tough. It's like the one thing that fucks with them is fire.
And they're in the ocean. Yeah, it's not looking good for Jaws.
They can spit acid. They bleed acid as well. So if Jaws
if
makes
Jaws
it bleed,
bites it, it's over.
even if he penetrates the skin, he's just gonna get acid on him.
Yeah.
It will fucking tear into Jaws much faster than him. Oh man, even if Jaws swallows it, Xenomorph's just gonna kill it from the inside. It's pretty much wraps for wraps for Jaws.
It was nice knowing you, Jaws. This would be a very fun fight to watch, though. It would probably be a
It's
bloodbath,
probably
though.
available out there to watch. So.
We need an AI.
Now it's us versus Jaws.
Us versus Jaws. This is peak. Oh shit! Come with me, Jaws.
You know,
Come
actually-
to the ring.
Actually, you know what? The more I think about it, I think we might be all right here.
All right, here's the deal. We got a bloodthirsty shark in the water. He wants to kill humans. We're rats. We already win, right? He's not getting us.
Regardless, he wants to get us. I think we're gonna slice him up. I think we're gonna beat him. We already had the answers to how to beat him.
Yeah, you just got to blow him up.
Yep, put a gas canister down his throat and shoot it with a gun. Same thing
Yeah.
they do in the movie.
Even if we like,
It wouldn't work in real life,
Uh
but it works in the movie.
huh.
And we got to assume, universe rules. That's how
Yeah.
gas works.
So the rule is we just don't go into the water. We're like sitting on the beach. We're like, okay, we need to get to Jaws. We gotta go get someone's boat. We gotta get some oxygen tanks and a gun.
They put the oxygen tank, wrap it up in like some
Some
high
meat.
quality fucking Wagyu.
Yeah.
All right, just wrap
Bait
that
the
bitch
shark.
all up.
Yeah, I think we actually do.
Throw it out there in the water. Jaws, because he's a big stupid idiot shark, and we're clever fucking humans. He's gonna swim
We're
up and swallow that shit. And it doesn't
It's
even take
over.
one shot, bro.
Yeah.
Let's both get a couple of Glocks. All right, we can make him into a Glock switch. I may or may not know how to do that. And then when he comes up and he swallows it, okay, he's got it in him now. We're gonna throw out some more meat. He's gonna come up again. One of the fucking bullets is gonna hit that
Yeah.
gas tank.
And I guess
We
like
can try it over and over again until eventually we hit it.
the only situation that we lose is like we're teleported into the water and he is
Or
immediately
he
behind us.
capsizes the boat, which he does in the movie, but it takes significant time.
Yeah, I think now because we know what to do, right? They didn't know what to do in the movie, but we have knowledge. So we win much faster. We just drop that shit in there. Boom. It's over.
Yeah, I think we get Jaws out of there. He's an animal. We're people.
It was nice knowing you, bud. You fought a valiant
He's a
fight.
pretty tough shark. You know, he's a pretty clever shark, but at the end of the day, he's just a shark.
Moving on
This is
to the
last.
last of the first bracket.
Unbelievable.
I don't know anything about either of these characters,
All right.
even though I know everything about
All
one
right.
of these.
Simple. The Thing, right? It's just a thing.
It is a thing.
We got no fucking clue what this thing is,
Oh, really?
but it can take basically whatever form it wants.
Uh-huh. That
So
seems unbalanced.
it's incredibly difficult to handle this. And then we have the girl from the ring. And the girl from the ring is basically a ghost that haunts a film tape. And the only way you can get the curse off of you is by passing it on to somebody else. But then you will be lied to because it will still come for you regardless.
Oh.
And when you pass it off to somebody else, it'll get to them. It's basically like a disease that spreads. It's an info hazard, right? By knowing something, you are therefore in danger.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to assume the thing probably knows. But this is a complicated matchup because this is basically deception versus inevitable doom. How long can you trick inevitable doom for?
This would be equivalent to like The Thing versus what's that one fucking popular one where death just chases you?
The immortal snail.
No, you know what I'm talking. What?
What do you mean where death chases you?
You know what I'm talking about. It's the movie where the guy like sees he gets like a blimp of a plane exploding, then he gets off, and then death.
Oh,
chases him.
Final Destination.
Yeah, Final Destination. That's like the equivalent, I guess. Who wins? Surely the girl from The Ring, right? Impending doom, or can the thing just pass it to someone else?
But it will still come for him. It will still come for the thing.
Oh.
But ultimately,
do they beat the girl in the ring in the movie?
No,
They don't?
not at least in the first one, which is the one I've seen. The thing,
Is it a possession thing?
I imagine it's not a possession thing. It wants to fucking kill you. It will come out of
But
the
it's a demon,
it will
right?
crawl out of the TV and come after you, basically.
Ugh.
I think the thing is going to be watching TV, and she's going to start climbing out, and the thing is going to just turn into a different person. It's be like, I'm not the one. And the girl from the ring is going to be like, shit. And go back into the TV.
Well, but doesn't that guy then know about the thing in the TV, and so she has to go after him?
Yeah, but he's going to keep being able to transform. It's just an infinite loop.
Oh yeah, it's just, and I guess you would win by decision, right?
No, the ring girl wins on effective aggression because she's the one forcing him to adapt. There's
Well,
no damage happening.
Why couldn't he just adapt and then like throw a fucking jab, adapt, throw a jab, right? And she can't do anything at it, and he just like pummels her.
She's a
And even though
terrifying.
invincible,
She's a
she still
terrifying
loses by
ghost
decision.
girl. I don't know.
Because surely the thing wouldn't like he might be scared at first, but like he's doing that transform, and then it's like he has that split second time to just throw a jab, turn into another thing, throw a jab, and then he would win on strikes because she's just like stun locked.
Significant strikes. Yeah, but if she gets a hold of him, it's wraps for the thing. I think she kind of
Well-
kills you via terrible death.
But if he can turn into this little crawly thing, right? So she hits that fucking, she goes for the grab. He teleports into something small.
Yeah, but she's
Right.
quick though. She's
Well,
quick.
I assume he's quick too.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think over, extended period of time, I think the ring girl probably
Really?
gets him. I think the ring girl probably gets him eventually, but it would take a long time.
I don't know. I guess I don't know anything about either of these characters, but from your brief explanation, I think that the thing would take it.
But she's a fucking creepy ghost girl. You can't like beat her
Is
up.
he not a creepy monster as well?
He's a physical thing though. It's an entity.
But he would just win by decision, right? He just keeps running for eternity, hitting strikes.
Yeah, but she wins on effective aggression.
But if it doesn't matter.
What's a
about effective-
strike? Well, how do you damage a ghost? It's only a significant strike if it can lead to damage.
How do you damage?
She's like a spooky ghost, man.
So
strikes aren't going to do anything.
I don't know, right? Can't like nobody tries to hit her in the movie. She's like a brick wall. She doesn't like flinch at all. Because like if we're Dana White right now, we're watching this fight go on. Surely the Thing goes for that jab, and she like does a little bit of a head twitch, and I'm like, damn, that's a strike for the Thing, right?
No, she's a fucking ghost. Surely the strike would just go through her.
Oh, it goes. But do we know if that? Then how does she grab you?
She just crawls up on you and just kills you via terrible death.
What does that mean?
That's the way that she literally kills you by terrible death. That's
I don't understand.
it's a terrible situation to be up against the girl from the ring. She's very tough.
Okay.
I think she
concede.
wins. I think she wins. I
I'll
think she beats.
concede. I don't.
It's purely
understand.
because she's a spooky ghost and the Thing is a physical being.
And she's gonna get a freebie in the next round because there's no other person.
How did that happen?
How did that happen? Because we picked an uneven amount of groups. 'cause
I
we're
see.
dumb.
And now we have a very difficult matchup.
Listen, bud, it was nice knowing you. I don't know what we do against the infinite transforming thing.
It doesn't matter if we know. It doesn't matter if we know that he's coming for us. It doesn't matter if we know how to beat him, because the moment I'm not looking for you, he could just come for you
Yeah.
and then turn into you to fool me, and then he gets me.
I don't think we win ever.
It's
at
pretty
all.
much impossible.
How do they beat him in the movie? Do they beat him in the movie?
I don't recall how. Let's look it up. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there's only two of us, and there's a large group of them in the movie. Setting explosives to completely destroy the research center.
The research.
So they just blow up the place that
Oh.
it's in.
Huh.
I still
Yeah,
think
well,
we're fucked. I think
Yeah,
we're
I think we're
fucked.
fucked, but I think maybe we have a 1 out of 10 times
1 in
chance.
10 chance we realize what's happening in time to set
Yeah.
off bombs.
Right.
But you know,
Go to the store, buy a bunch of fucking
ammonium nitrate.
yeah. You think we can
I'm-
mustard gas him? I got ammonia and
I'm not
bleach.
gonna publicly talk about how to create explosives or poisonous gases, but
If you mix ammonia,
we
and bleach,
hey,
you
don't
get
you can't talk about this. You can't talk about this. All right.
The 30
But-
viewers.
But somebody might know how to do some things in this room. Maybe two people.
maybe 2 people.
But 9 out of 10 times I think the Thing
Yeah.
gets us out of there.
It was a devastating loss against the Thing. All right,
Alright,
we're moving into
we
the
go
first battle of
into-
round
We
2.
go into actually
Let's do a
yeah, here we go.
reformatting. We'll give everybody a little bit more space because they deserved it. It's like a Gario. You defeat someone and you get a slightly bigger profile picture. You get a little bigger. Come on, you can be a little bigger. Come on.
Is this
Rainbow.
really necessary?
It is necessary. Don't worry, guys. Say something interesting for the people. So I can be entertained.
Something interesting? I have no interesting perspective on
That's
anything.
true.
I haven't got a clue.
I haven't got a clue.
You need to click on the left side.
I'm clicking on the left side. That's not the problem. It's just a lot of clicks that have to be done. Get over here. This is going to be a great round, I think. This will be.
If you disagree with any of our takes, leave a comment. Leave a comment
hit
for
that
the
like
algorithm.
button and that subscribe
Yeah,
button.
smash that fucking like button. Like
Call
we're
to
gonna
action.
smash all of these fucking guys in the loser brackets. All of these
Yeah.
nerds in the loser brackets.
Except for the ones that beat us, because they're strong.
I mean, there's some pretty tough cookies
All
here.
right.
There's some pretty
Everybody
tough
gets a
cookies.
slightly bigger profile picture. We got Jigsaw versus Jason. What is going to happen? This is an interesting matchup.
unbelievable matchup. Because Jigsaw could probably just put Jason in a trap,
I know, right?
and Jason would just be in it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think because we see a bunch of Jigsaw traps, right? One of them, you wake up, you're just chained to the wall, can't like get out.
He
We
could
got
do
that
anything.
barbed wire trap.
He could just put Jason in like a trap where like he's just chained to a chair and covered in barbed wire.
Yeah,
But
What's
I guess
Jason
how
gonna
would
do?
how would you sedate Jason? You wouldn't even need to. You just lure him in. This
and
stupid
he's super
motherfucker.
slow.
He's just gonna walk into a room chasing you as
Yeah.
your little goon is your bait basically is running.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna get out, shut the door, and just press the button to activate the trap. I think Jason. I think
I
he's.
think this is a smashing success,
This
right?
is essentially just like a grappling dominant
Yeah. You're in the clinch with my room.
It's just a grappling decision because Jason's never gonna get off a strike, and you're just gonna be
Yeah.
basically.
So we know Jason's
Trapped.
immortal, but does he feel pain? Do we know that?
It doesn't even matter. He just won't be able to move probably.
Yeah.
And like he could maybe just keep trying to escape and eventually overcome your trap, but at the same time, you're just gonna add more
Uh-huh.
trap material.
Damn.
I think Saw beats Jason,
Jigsaw absorbs Jason.
and now we have to fight Jason.
Oh no. Come on, buddy.
A fucking
Come on.
a
Get over
fucking
here.
disaster
This is not gonna go well.
for us.
How do they defeat him in the movie?
They get away.
They get away? I guess we could just drive like
That doesn't count though.
yeah.
We have to actually beat him, and I don't think we can. Unless we like, ooh, could we like rig up some kind of very large explosive system
Surely,
and just
right?
blow him to bits, and he'd still be alive, but he'd be blown to bits.
Yeah.
Can Jason be exploded? Is that an option?
Well, I assume that like he regenerates like Wolverine or Deadpool. So we just kind of it's like the Horcrux situation with Voldemort, right? Like you can't completely destroy Voldemort because of the Horcruxes, but you can just fucking pop a bullet in him and
Yeah,
he'll be gone for a while.
It appears to be.
What?
All right. This information from the Freddy versus Jason, or not Freddy versus Jason. Jason Goes to Hell: The Final Friday. Is what. I haven't seen this one, but apparently Jason can only be completely destroyed if he's killed by a member of his own bloodline using a mystical dagger.
Oh. So we just have to find
But you can destroy his body. He'll just be back.
Okay.
So we can win the match, but we might not win the rematch.
No, I think our plan, right, is since we know that information, we're going for the bomb, destroy him, so he has to regenerate to come back. We have however much time to find a descendant of Jason.
We gotta hire like private investigators
Yeah.
to track down someone related to him.
And we just keep blowing him up over and over again. We just keep a bunch of weapons on ourselves at all times. If you ever see him, you just fucking shred him into lunch meat.
I pull out my Mac 10 and
Yeah.
just riddle.
You just
with
like
9
live your
millimeter.
life like it's the apocalypse.
Yeah, okay.
I think we take
I
this.
think we can do it. I think we can handle Jason, but he might get the jump on us every once in a while. Take
That's
one of
true.
us out at a time.
I think 7.5 out of 10.
7
Out of
times
10.
out of 10, I think we beat Jason.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
Okay, here's a matchup that I do not.
Freddy.
Okay, so
Krueger.
here's the thing: is Freddy can exist in the reality.
Well, you surely have to sleep in the back rooms.
Well, the life form doesn't.
Let's say Mancer drags him out of the dream. I still think Freddy Krueger slices him up on the feet.
But the thing is, actually, this is interesting because obviously the Manster doesn't feel pain. We know that he doesn't feel pain. However, he can get destroyed.
Pretty easily.
And we don't understand his regenerating power. So I think it might just be like an easy swipe right. Like, and the Manster might be gone.
Yeah, I think Freddy Krueger slices him up on the feet. I think Freddy Krueger, he's smarter. He's more aggressive. He's got blades for hands, you know?
Do you think he gets out of the back rooms afterwards, or do you think he's stuck in there?
I don't think it matters.
So
The back rooms aren't the villain here. It's
the
It's
Manster.
the monster. If the back rooms themselves were the villain, that would be a
yeah,
weird discussion. I think Freddy Krueger beats him.
I think you're right.
I think Freddy Krueger gets him out of here, and I think we do too.
Well, we haven't even brought him to the ring yet. So don't spoil the next segment.
Freddy versus
Freddy versus
Saw.
Jigsaw.
That's gonna be a
fun.
thing that happens. Okay.
I'm a slow, stupid idiot.
Very much so. Very much so. But it's okay. We all make mistakes.
Shut up. Damn it. Shit.
Why do you keep doing it?
I'm not doing it on purpose.
You're just clicking in the same areas.
All
That's
right.
what's causing you your problem.
Rats versus Manster.
We're just gonna beat his ass.
Yeah.
All right. So we're standing there. You know, he's coming towards us very slow.
Uh-huh.
All right.
One of us shoot
Popping the calf
double leg.
kick.
Yeah, calf kick.
I don't even want to grapple with him because he's got the bite.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
could be a pretty risky.
We just keep
We're just
hitting
gonna
him in
kick his fucking legs out, and
Yeah.
eventually his legs are gonna collapse.
and then after
and
that, you just throw him onto the ground, get back
just keep
control, and
kicking
curb
him.
stomp him.
Just keep kicking him. Just soccer kicks and stomps.
He does have reach on us though, like crazy. But he's
Who
so
cares?
slow.
We know how to move our heads.
Yeah.
He's not throwing out any stiff fucking jabs. You know,
He's
no
just
quick jabs.
He's just trying to grab the clinch.
He's gonna swing his arm. Oh, oh. He's gonna swing his arms, right? Just gonna duck under, get the angle, throw a little calf kick, bust up his legs, right? Eventually,
Yeah.
he's just not gonna be able to walk anymore. We get him out of there.
It was
10 out of
nice
10
knowing you.
times. He's got nothing. He's too simple.
He is too simple.
He's too simple.
Okay, here's an interesting matchup of two very different powers.
Michael Myers versus
Creations.
Annabelle. Michael Myers, he's got no chance.
Really? You think so?
He's got no chance.
I guess he's extremely slow.
The
But is he
demon has
scared?
telekinesis, man.
Yeah.
The demon's got telekinesis. They're just gonna.
Gosh, telekinesis is so overpowered.
He's just gonna be floating. They're gonna slam him into the wall, fuck him up. I don't think Michael Myers is calling a priest. Throw objects at him and just beat him up and win the decision.
Yeah,
Michael Myers, yeah, he's invincible. Yes,
but he's not going to get any hit on a demon.
he's just gonna get beat
What's
up.
he going to do?
Nothing.
Why does this doll look so creepy?
You know, a lot of people are wondering that.
All right,
But Annabelle's pretty tough.
get over here.
Get over
Myers.
here.
Get over here. He's in the ring, and it is time for him to get smoked.
This is pretty similar to the Jason fight.
Can Michael Myers be beaten? Because Jason has his.
Can Michael? Well, he has the same thing where if you damage him enough, he'll take
he'll have
off,
to-
or he'll be stopped
So,
temporarily.
if
He's
there-
very slow.
Yeah, and even if there's no way to like permanently end him, like Jason.
He mostly
Surely
relies
we're
on stealth
Yeah,
and then being just a big fucking guy with a lot of strength.
yeah. So surely our move is just gonna be fucking carry Mac 10s on us, walk around with M240s. all
Well,
the
are we
time.
gonna see him coming? Right?
Yeah, but like you just head on a swivel. It would suck to have head on a swivel for the rest of your
Do we
life,
know he's
but-
coming?
Well, surely.
Because we didn't know Chucky's coming.
I guess that's true.
Like if we're just chilling in here, I mean, he has a level of stealth, but it's not traditional stealth.
Yeah.
He's gonna get in here. He's gonna come through that door. We might hear him.
I guess yeah. So if we're sitting here right now,
I think we're gonna die though.
I think one of us dies in the first altercation, but I think that we get the knives, right?
I mean,
And we do damage enough to send him away. The one of us who survives just has to live life head on a swivel until we find a way to permanently deal with him.
there is no way to permanently deal with him. It seems.
Oh, no. So it's just
Michael Myers is tougher than Jason Voorhees because Jason Voorhees is an undead zombie guy who's very tough. But Michael Myers is the literal embodiment of evil.
oh
But he's also got certain physical constraints, right? I think eventually he's going to catch up to us.
yeah. Depends how long the fight goes on.
There isn't really a way to put a stop to him. Unlike Jason, I think eventually he's going to catch up to us. He's going to take us by surprise.
Mhm.
I think we lose. I think Michael Myers pretty, and it might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow.
It might happen in 10
It
years.
might be 10 years down the line.
He comes back
You're just one moment where you make a mistake.
severely disappointing battle.
But I think he wins. I think he beats us.
Well, good job, Michael Myers. You're gone now, though.
Oh, now we have Hannibal Lecter versus Leatherface.
Does Leatherface have supernatural powers, or is he just a psycho? Is this a psycho matchup,
He's just-
or is he special?
Well, he's super durable and
Uh-huh.
he's super determined, but he doesn't have any supernatural abilities that we know of. It is just very much a brains versus brawn kind of matchup, and I think Hannibal Lecter probably wins.
I think if it's brains versus bronze, Hannibal Lecter wins.
I think
What is he-
Hannibal Lecter can. He's a wealthy man. He's very rich. He's incredibly smart.
What's the movie called that he's in again?
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. What does he do in it?
Well, in Silence of the Lambs,
He's like in prison and someone's interviewing
yeah,
him.
it's after his original reign of terror is
Yeah.
over. He's basically like they're like he's an expert on serial killers, and we
Uh-huh.
need to find this other serial killer. So we're gonna go talk to Hannibal Lecter, and then eventually in the movie he escapes and
Oh.
causes all sorts of.
Why did
Mischief.
they let him escape?
They made a mistake,
What a terrible, silly thing to do.
but Hannibal Lecter I think would beat
He's just
Leatherface.
going for the plot.
He's just going to have a very good plan.
Uh-huh.
Leatherface is gonna come running in "Ooh," with his chainsaw, and he's gonna run right into Hannibal Lecter's most devious trap, and
And then Hannibal Lecter's gonna eat him.
Yep.
He's gonna munch on the Leatherface.
he's probably gonna eat him. Leatherface wants to turn Hannibal Lecter into a suit. Hannibal Lecter wants to turn Leatherface into a snack.
Come over here. Oh, I learned
And now
volley.
we have to fight Leatherface.
This is a terrifying matchup. He can run. That's
This would be pretty
our first
fucking.
slasher.
This would
fight
be pretty
with a
fucking
runner.
problematic. This is almost the opposite situation to Michael Myers, where the
Yeah.
most dangerous part of this fight is like the opening
very first
the,
opening.
the opening
fight.
rounds.
Yeah.
We're gonna hear him coming. We're gonna hear that chainsaw. Yeah, and we're gonna be like, holy shit, something's, and then it's gonna start busting down the door, and we're
Yeah.
gonna have to think quick
Uh-huh.
because he's fucking coming. But if we can get to a car, we can maybe run him over.
Oh yeah, that's true. Can he be damaged by knives? Or guns?
Enough knives, enough guns. He's just like more durable than
Uh-huh.
way more durable than people. But eventually, I'm pretty sure we can punish him enough.
Okay.
We just have to survive that opening exchange
Yeah.
long enough that we can.
If it comes to it, we just go for the sacrifice one of us. The other one gets a car.
This guy's got
escapes,
some
or
insane
runs over.
cardio, man. He's got some insane cardio.
Really?
I don't know. His peak speed might not be that enormously fast, but he's just
But he can keep.
non-stop, and
Yeah.
he will run.
Yikes.
This is tough, but if we can make it out of the first couple rounds,
Uh-huh.
I think we could craft up
Honestly,
a sneaky.
I think we have a
sneaky
good
win.
6 out of 10 chance, honestly. Because really, the best. If we can't both make it out and he gets one of us, surely the second one would always survive, right? Grab the keys.
No, but what if he kills us both? Quick. What if he kills us both quick, right?
Well, like imagine.
I
we're in
guess
this
that's the 4 out of
situation.
10 scenario.
Yeah.
Where he gets in here and he just
Uh-huh.
runs us both down, kills us before we can react.
Yeah. I think we win 6 times. We might lose. There might be a lot that.
This is a,
I say 6 out of 10 times we win. 4 out of 10 times he wins.
he
1
wins in
out of
like
10
the
times,
opening in the first
Yeah.
encounter.
and 1 out of 10 times both of us make it out alive.
Oh, so five out of 10 times we win with one death. 1
Yeah.
out of 10 times we both live.
Uh-huh.
Sure, I'm happy with that. I'd say we are more
Good.
likely to beat him eventually than he is to beat both of
Yeah.
us.
All right, here's. I don't really know if this is fair. This might not be very.
Holy
fair.
shit. So
King of Hell versus Alien.
versus insane alien. I think this is a very classic situation of does the cult know he's coming?
Yeah.
The cult might just be having a meeting.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but
And-
they would know he's coming because Payman would tell them.
Yeah. That's true. Well,
But
here's
how
the
would they
thing.
beat him?
Yeah.
What kind
how
of magic
beat
would
him?
they use?
And here's the thing: what happens to King Payman's cult? Like, what happens to King Payman if everyone in his cult dies? Is he just like
He just
Well,
has to sort of.
find a new cult?
I wouldn't say Payman needs to defeat. I wouldn't say it's Payman versus the
Oh, you
Xenomorph. I
would
would
say
say it's
it's-
Cult versus the Xenomorph,
Uh-huh.
but Payman is a weapon they have available to them.
Okay.
A very effective weapon. Oh shit. Oh man. Payman's pretty tough, man.
Payman is tough, but
Payman's pretty
I
tough.
think if it's Colt v Xenomorph, at least because I know that the Xenomorphs become like very weak in other movies because nobody can make a good sequel. But
Nah, man, nah. Payman can tell them how to beat the Xenomorph. He can tell them to use flamethrower.
oh, that's true because they do have access. To
Also,
fire.
Payman can literally just make people spontaneously combust.
Yeah.
Remember when he does that in the movie?
He does do that.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, he didn't do that, right?
No, he
Because
did.
it was the thing that bound
No, it was a
the
trick.
book and the guy, and
It
they
was a
threw
trick.
The book in.
The book the thing about that movie is the demon convinces the family that there are rules to beat it to an extent, but there are no rules
Oh,
because she throws the book in, and it starts burning, and it starts to burn her. So she concludes, the book's bound to me. Burn the book, it kills me.
Uh-huh.
You need to throw the book in the fire. He refuses. She throws it in, and then it just lights him on fire.
Okay.
It just gets to decide.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess the xenomorph gets
Xenomorph is actually fucking
Yeah.
completely destroyed here. I just had to think about that for a second, which means we have to fight it.
I don't want to think about it yet. That means that we're gonna have the Ring versus Hereditary fight. That's gonna be fun. Get bigger.
Oh
Colt.
God, I don't know who wins that.
Well, we'll find out later in the video.
We have to fight the Xenomorph, dude. I think we're screwed.
Yeah, we lose.
Like, we know that we can beat it with fire, but in every other scenario, like, we don't know it's coming
Yeah.
unless it lets us know ahead of time, like Ghostface would.
Isn't its goal to impregnate us or something?
That's the goal of the face huggers. The face huggers are its means of reproducing. They jump on your
Oh.
face and they lay an egg down your throat, and then it explodes out of your chest. The
Yikes.
Xenomorph itself just wants to feed
Okay.
and probably help the face huggers.
Uh-huh.
I think we're gonna be here chilling. It's just going to show up,
It
and
just breaks through the ceiling and kills both of us, and it's over.
this is the worst matchup for us.
Yeah.
Out of the whole list, I think. This is pretty much GG's.
It was nice.
The alien's going to
Yeah.
kill it. The alien's going to kill us.
What's gonna happen when we have to fight King Payman?
It's pretty much wraps
Do
there
you think
too.
we ever win? Do you think there's any scenario where we might win? I guess we could try and burn the house
By being
down.
healthy, functioning people, we might be able to beat them.
What does that mean?
Well, part of the reason why the family is so fucked.
No, I'm
is-
talking about the alien.
Oh, the alien?
Yeah, do you think there's any time we beat the alien?
No,
Yeah. That's a
no, I
stat
don't
for
think
the
so.
rats.
I think there's pretty much no way.
This is a terrible loss for the rat community. I'm gonna do some more.
There's only 3 more matchups, huh?
Oh, I made the ring girl so big.
There's 3 matchups, and then somehow we have to do. Oh, we fucked up by not making it an even number, man. Now we're gonna have to figure out how to do the finals.
The finals. It'll be a
I
triple
think
battle.
no. I think I know how we do this. It's fine. We'll get to it when we get to it. We need to do the
It'll be a rock,
semifinals
paper,
right now, though.
scissors
First, we
battle.
have
Freddy Krueger
Holy
versus Jigsaw.
Holy Mother of God.
Holy OGs of horror. This is a wonderful matchup representing would people call this the golden era of horror? I don't know.
Saw was part of a different era than
When did
Saw
Nightmare
was
on
like
Elm Street did
Saw was like early 2000s. Nightmare on
yeah,
Elm
the
Street
very beginning.
was quite a bit further back. But
doesn't matter because 7's better than Saw.
7 is very good. I think
What happened? here?
we've concluded every scenario. Freddy Krueger
Gets
is
pulled out of the dream reality.
because that's what they said was the way they could do it. But
yeah, but how does Jigsaw, the old man, pull him out, right?
well, we would have had to think of that for everybody else on this list.
Well, the reality of the other two was like the Manster doesn't sleep. And who was the first fight? Chucky? Chucky doesn't sleep either. Or Chucky does.
It was Nikki, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was freaky Nikki. And that was just good faith, letting her maybe possibly win because she's an insomniac.
Yeah.
So this is his first fight against someone who isn't an insomniac, which means he has his actual powers, which
Yeah.
is dream powers.
He probably
I think
probably
it's
fucks up Saw
'cause-
here.
because nobody else knows that he's following it. Like normally, you don't know that Freddy Krueger's going to get you until he gets you, right? So Saw and his goons, they're just going to bed one night, and then he gets into someone's dreams, and he just takes them out one by one and picks them off.
Yeah, it's raps for Jigsaw. I think here. I
Yeah.
think Freddy Krueger.
I think Freddy Krueger takes.
It's
this
gonna
one.
take him down, man. He's gonna take him out.
Well,
It's
I
gonna
think-
be pretty brutal.
I think Freddy's next matchups are going to be quite difficult compared.
Yeah.
I think that
I don't think Freddy's gonna make it to the winner's circle on this one.
Yeah.
But
All right.
now we have to fight
You
Jigsaw.
get over here. You're going on to the whatever is going to happen in the next round.
The
Jigsaw versus.
well, I know
us.
it's gonna happen.
How are we going to beat Jigsaw?
We're
Well,
not.
listen, here's
We're
the
not.
thing.
By the time we know what's happening, we are already in a trap, and we can either survive the trap and lose some kind of limb and gain an appreciation of life, which I would describe as a win by submission for Jigsaw, or we're gonna die.
Well, the thing is, we already appreciate life. We aren't like these other goons and the.
But he's got to be coming for us for a reason, though.
Yeah.
Right?
It's because you were smoking cigarettes, dude. Even though you stopped. He's like, you got to pay the price.
That is actually a reason why he kidnaps certain people in some of the Saw movies, is because they smoke cigarettes. So
oh my gosh.
fuck me,
He
man.
really cares about lung health.
And he
guys.
takes you as well because you didn't stop me.
I didn't stop you. I just made fun of you the whole time.
So yeah, I think he wins.
I do think he wins. I think his goons grab us, they throw us in, and it's over.
Once
for
again,
us.
it's raps, man. It's
Yeah.
raps, man. Once we know what's happening to us, we're already in the trap, and we can either live
And even it
or
would,
die.
the reality is, he grabs both of us. He puts us in one of those scenarios where it's like only one of you can make it out, and it's whoever kills the other person.
Well, it would be the
Right.
opposite. It would be whoever tries to kill themselves or something.
Oh,
We would both have a gun, and one of us would be like, "I'll die so you can live,"
oh, and then
it'll go,
shoots it.
and then the other person's head will get impaled by something,
Oh,
and
that
it'll
would
be
be-
whoever sacrificed themselves is the one who.
Dude, that
Keep
would be
killing.
so sad.
Well,
Imagine
yeah,
that
I mean,
happening in real life.
that
I
would-
think I'd
that
be
would
so
suck, but-
sad.
That would suck.
That
but-
would be awful. I've never considered what would happen if
Why we lose to Saw, right? We lose to Saw.
we're just one day we're going about our business and we just wake up in this room and he's like, you must kill each other, and whoever kills the other person will live. And then it's like, I'm not gonna play your games. I'll sacrifice myself so you can live, bro. You come to terms with it, you try and end yourself, and then all of a sudden your best friend dies. Dude, I wouldn't be able to live. That would be horrible. That'd be so sad.
Yeah, Saw wins. Get him out of here. He wins. Get him out of here. All right, bro. Hannibal Lecter.
versus a demon.
You've made it pretty far. You know, you've overcome some
It
pretty
was
tough,
nice
some pretty tough opposition.
knowing you.
You overcame Chucky, and
And-
you overcame Leatherface. You made it
Yeah.
pretty far, but you've bit off more than you can chew here.
You've
Yeah.
entered the supernatural battles, and
It's the supernatural opponents are just.
it's not fair against the slashers.
It really isn't. It really isn't. They really just. Look
what
and-
a shame.
Annabelle, yeah. Annabelle takes Hannibal Lecter out
Get over
completely
here.
by whatever she wants.
Yeah, and then she would probably eat him as like a
She'd possess him or something. I don't know. There could be any number of terrible fates. awaiting them.
Hannibal Lecter versus the rats.
This is not looking good for us once again.
He does do stealth, doesn't he? You never know he's coming after you.
Yeah, and he's really smart. He could come up with all sorts of crazy nuts plans that we could just never even think of.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be dinner for Hannibal Lecter here, man. But
It
there
was
is
nice knowing you.
there is that 1 out of 10. You know, if it's mano a mano, it's me and Anthony Hopkins. I think I dust him up on the feet. But that's probably not going to
Yeah,
happen.
he would never put himself in that
He
scenario.
would never put himself in that
We'd be
scenario.
lunch.
There's a very small chance every once in a while we win, but
You give us
it's
1
very
out of 10
small.
or 2 out of 10?
one.
Really?
One,
you
I
don't think
reckon.
we get 2?
I don't think we get 2.
Good job,
Think of
Hannibal
all the
Lecter.
ways you can kill someone without ever being in the room with them. Think of
Yeah.
all the ways you can do it.
He'd just mix my bleach and my ammonia and it'd be over.
All
Okay.
right. Oh, we got the
Okay.
girl from Hereditary against the girl from The Ring.
Hey, I'm gonna fact check ourselves. Can you beat the girl from The Ring?
This is Inevitable Doom versus Inevitable Doom. It's just whose Doom is better.
Depends heavily on which one you are referring to.
You got to go to the original. Got to go with the original.
No, she is a malevolent, extra-dimensional entity. The only way to survive is to watch the cursed tape, immediately make a copy of it, and force someone else to watch it, and the curse is passed on.
Oh well, then the cult would just do that, right? Heyman would tell them what to do.
Damn. Yeah, I guess. This is hard because it's Inevitable Doom versus Inevitable Doom.
But the cult would just know. They would just know what they have to do.
They would know what they
because
well, I
Heyman
guess
would tell them.
theoretically, right?
That's a pretty overpowered
The scenario
ability,
would
man.
be because how she gets you is you watch the tape, right?
Yeah.
But
And
they
then
just
you-
pick the tape up, they'd go to put it in, and Payman would be like, "No,
Well,
don't do it."
I don't know. We have to assume they've already initiated it for some reason.
Oh.
You gotta at least have it be.
They
like-
walked into a room while I was playing.
Yeah, Payman didn't tell them
Payman
not to
didn't
go in that
warn
room. But it's fine.
Huge oversight.
They're just gonna pass the curse on. They're just gonna.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, shit. All right, we got to make a copy and
What do you think happens if they don't pass it on and they're just brought to a Payman versus Ring Girl? Well, I guess Payman exists on a different, because she exists on a different dimension, but Payman's on a whole nother dimension. He's in hell, right? He's not.
It's some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah, this would be a weird fight. I don't know how this would work.
I'm gonna give it to the Cult though.
I think I do, too.
I think the Cult by a crafty decision.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Dude, this is another. It's like the Xenomorph.
Nah, man, we got a chance here.
We just keep
we
passing
pass
the
the curse.
video to each other over and over and
No, we just pass it to someone else. Fuck them.
Who are we sacrificing?
Dude, anybody.
Anyway. God damn, you guys.
But okay, all things considered, we find someone who we reckon deserves to die, I guess.
Yeah.
And then do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you should watch this. It's a fucking great movie, by the way.
The Ring?
No, I mean that's how. Well, yes, but
Oh, I see what you're saying. We just go on our podcast and we're like, this movie, you must buy it directly from us.
yeah, we put an affiliate link in
Our
the
7
description.
subscribers.
Yeah, we're gonna sacrifice you.
Yes,
You
the
are
viewer.
getting sacrificed
It's
to save
over.
us.
Just when you thought you were safe.
And if you disagree with that, you might as well hit the subscribe button.
And like the video. I hate this so
Share it with
much.
your friend.
We're the worst people
Clip
on
it.
earth.
Clip it.
Clip it, post it on
Clip it.
Twitch.
I think we win 10 out of 10 times.
Okay, here's
Ring Girl
actually-
can't fuck with us.
Here's what I think we do. I think we learn how to hack, right? We take a hacking course. Immediately we are tricking some very famous streamer into
Why would we intentionally
hacking their
pass it
stream.
to so many people?
because then the Ring Girl gets overwhelmed with how many people, right?
But she wouldn't come for us if we just pass it on to someone. We could pass it on
Well,
to
if we pass it on to an infinite people, it's like an overload of data. It's like when
No,
you,
it'll never come for us.
it's
Just
like when
pass
you
it on
try and upload all of your
Dude,
family's
you're just
fucking
dooming a
pictures.
lot of people for no reason when we could only doom one person.
But what if they doom someone else?
That's their problem.
If we just doom everyone, how can she go after more than one person at once?
Don't think so.
So then she's
I
just
don't
like,
know.
oh, it's
Maybe.
like when you go to your.
But as long as we pass her on, we're safe.
Okay, here's the reality though.
Literally just
right?
someone who annoys you in traffic, just like, I don't know, run them off the road and then force them to watch it.
But imagine trying.
You know? Mother of 5, she's going too slow in her Toyota Sienna. Just run her off the road and make her watch it.
Just imagine, like, you go to your grandma's house to help her go through her pictures, and you upload all of every single fucking YouTube video ever made onto her computer at once. It's gonna blow the fucking CPU out. You destroy.
I don't
the
think
computer.
you can guarantee that's how it's going to work with the Ring Girl. At any rate, we beat her.
Yeah,
We beat her
that would be a win by submission, wouldn't it? Because she would just move on, go fight someone else.
by submission. No, it'd be like a no contest.
No
Win by disqualification. She just didn't enter the ring, so we win. She didn't enter the boxing ring.
All right.
And
How do you want to do this?
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, right?
Uh-huh.
It just is gonna end up this way: Freddy Krueger versus Annabelle, and then the winner of that is gonna take on the Cult from Hereditary.
Yeah. Okay.
And-
I agree with this.
And Freddy Krueger versus Annabelle is wraps for Freddy Krueger because
yeah.
the demon's not gonna sleep,
Yeah, the demon doesn't sleep.
and even if it did, it would probably win in its dreams. And if
Dream
anything,
telekinesis.
if
fight.
anything can pull Freddy Krueger out of the dream into the world and
It's a
just
demon.
whoop it, it's a goddamn demon.
Yeah.
Annabelle by whatever she wants.
Uh-huh.
And now we have to face Freddy Krueger and die.
Come on, Freddy. Come beat the shit out of us. All right, here's the reality, though. Freddy Krueger, we see him in our dreams. We immediately you're waking up because we know what's about to happen. You get scared. Nightmare. Wake up. Damn, Freddy Krueger's coming after me. We wake each other up, go to the store, drink as much fucking caffeine as we can.
I have a better idea than caffeine.
What?
Meth. We just start smoking crystal. As long as possible. But then eventually you fall asleep and you die. You can delay it for a
Well,
while.
how do the
but
kids
eventually-
pull him out of the dream reality? Because surely we can figure it out, right?
I don't know.
But are we gonna beat him in his are we gonna beat Scissorhands, dude? Is he just gonna smoke us in
I
the
mean,
real world?
if we're gonna plan this, let's say we do figure out how to do it. We're gonna plan it out, right?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna make sure fucking packing a
Yeah.
weapon.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And then
All right.
yeah.
We're gonna get an M249 belt bag and just set that bitch up. If Freddy's gonna come out of the dream reality, you know, die motherfucker die, die motherfucker die. You know, and
I think
Shit.
this is a
Alright.
5 out of 10. I think we got five wins, 5 losses.
Coin flip. We might win. We
Yeah.
might lose. I don't know, man. I probably give it to Freddie more times than not,
Really?
I think at the end of the day,
5.5 out of 10.
sure,
He wins.
Freddie wins,
4.5.
but it's close.
Okay,
It's close.
I can accept that.
I like.
Valiant effort. You made it really far into the competition, Freddie. It was nice knowing you.
It was a good showing for Freddie.
Should have had a better movie.
And then we have.
We have.
I
Okay,
think this is the
listen, here's the
similar.
thing.
I think this is kind of an anticlimactic end because
Yeah.
I think it's a very similar situation to.
To The Nun versus Hereditary.
Yeah,
Demon versus much more powerful demon.
our demon is just better than yours.
Yeah. And I guess this demon, King Payman, also has the cult. Or I guess the cult has King Payman. And so it's just a bunch of people versus the doll, you know? King Payman's just like, you get back in fucking line, Annabelle.
Meanwhile, the cult would just break the doll.
Yeah.
Just shatter it. Yeah.
I think.
The cult from Hereditary, man, they're tough. They're tough customers.
All right. It's time to fight. This isn't our first demon. This is our third demon? Second demon, actually.
The thing about this one, though, the means of beating her is a bit more. It's a bit less clear
Than the nun.
Than the nun. The nun, you just spray the blood of Jesus Christ in its
Yeah.
face, and that's a rare item, but we know where to get it. Annabelle, we need to get a priest involved or something.
Listen, there's like 4
All right,
churches
all right.
just
Check
down
this
the
one
road.
out. Actually, check this one out. So the scenario, it's going to be something terrible. We're going to go stay at some place, and in the middle of the night, it's probably going to be me because I'm the much more retarded one of the two of us.
You're also the atheist.
I'm going to be
I'm
like,
not subject
I'm
to
going to go
any demon.
explore the
I-
house in the middle of the night, right? And I'm going to start fucking exploring,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to open some creepy ass closet, and I'm going to find this bitch in there, and it's wrapped. I'm
Terrifying.
calling the church. I'm going to tell you, hey, by the way, there's a horrible demon, and the demon's going to start trying to spook us and
Uh-huh.
eventually start getting ready to possess us. But by the time that fucking happens, Ed and Lorraine Warren are already going to be here.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
Are they Protestants or are they Catholic?
They're Catholic.
They're Catholic? Okay.
You got to use Catholics in these movies.
Yeah.
They're the true religion of that universe.
Well, here's my like trying to compare the cat because like as a non-denominational king, right? I believe Catholicism is not real Christianity. So my thing is like if I encounter a demon, right? My movie sense is going to tell me to go to the Catholic Church, but is the Catholic Church going to really be helpful? Or do I have to go get my non-denominational king priests or pastors, I'm sorry, to come save me? You know what? I'm going to a fucking mosque. We're going to get Allah to help us. Are you okay? You've turned into the zombie.
Yeah, I'm good.
Did Annabelle get you?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think we win. I think we win.
by the
Because-
powers of Christ.
by the powers of being normal people who would understand what's happening,
Yeah.
and we would just call a priest.
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
It was nice knowing you, Annabelle. Good day, good day.
But Annabelle, you know what? You fucking punched way above your weight
Yeah.
class, and do we now have to fight?
we have to fight King Payman.
This is tough. All right,
I don't understand how you beat.
because if they're doing this ritual on you, you're not going to realize it's happening until it's too late.
Yeah. Well, here's my thing, because I don't that we aren't showed how to defeat King Payman, obviously. But I'm fairly certain that the family was an atheist family. So
We don't know anything.
are you protected as a Christian from the King Payman reign?
Depends on
Because if that's the scenario, then I'm fucking sweeping.
I don't know, man.
Just go for the double.
I think
I'm going for a flying
I
knee
think
right up the center.
I think the cult would find a way to engineer events such that they will cause you to lose your faith. Because they have secret knowledge from King Payman. They'd be like, what needs to happen in James's life to cause
Nah.
him to abandon religion? They'd sketch it all out, they'd plan it all out.
And it
And
wouldn't work. It wouldn't work because I don't know much other than everything about horror movies. I
mean,
know
let's-
2 things. I know everything about
let's
horror
make this-
movies, and I know.
let's not make
God.
this conversation cringe.
Here's the reality.
Even if you take
Here's
out
the
if
reality.
you take out all of the if you take out all of the religious and supernatural
I think they
components of
just
this,
fucking pull up and shoot me.
there's like
I think it's
20.
over.
There's like 20 or 30 of them. They're just gonna swarm us.
Yeah, I think
It's
it's
not gonna
over.
go great. A lot of them are old people, right? We're gonna take a couple of them down with us. God damn it!
Yeah.
We're gonna spin their fucking heads around us. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Big meaty hooks in the pocket, bro. Big overhands,
But as
right?
soon as they pull up with that piano string,
I don't
it's
really
nice
need to
knowing
try
you.
with my. I'm gonna throw the biggest looping, just gnarly punches I've ever thrown. They're not gonna be technical at all. They're just gonna be big fucking hooks. Shatter a few skulls, right? Of these old people,
And
but eventually they're gonna overwhelm
Just
us.
like that.
They're gonna overwhelm us. We do not beat horror.
We don't beat horror.
We beat some of horror, but unfortunately, there is just some horror that is a bit too tough. And you know what? I'm happy to see. I didn't
the
come
best
into
horror movie winning.
I didn't come into this with like bias. You know, I'm not here to like be like, oh, my horror movie has the most powerful villain, because I think that's lame. But
But my horror movie does have the most.
apparently it
powerful
does.
villains.
So great showing from the Cult. It really, the power of being able to predict the future,
Yeah.
having a ridiculously strong demon, and also being like a lot
Mass
of
in
bodies in general if you need that.
Yeah. It's
I
just
mean,
not fair.
It's a pretty tough group to handle, man. They got a lot of advantages.
What a tremendous valiant effort we made. What a tremendous valiant effort all of the horror movies
You know what?
made.
This has been a great showing. I think Dana's going to be happy with this.
Dana White.
Yeah, I think he's going
been
to be
watching us
happy.
the whole time, watching over us.
Yeah, well, that's about all we got for today.
What a wonderful episode.
Hey, if you disagree with us,
You're a terrible, horrible person. We don't care.
we'll talk to you in the comments. All right? See you next time.
Good day.
Bye, bye, bye.